before you mentioned, madam,
Yes.
that parking matter, my lord, I had mentioned last week that it is a tender matter and not a PIL matter. It may be limited to the reassigned to the appropriate bench. My lord had permitted me to.
That has been assigned to us,
My
I
lord,
think.
my lord had asked me to mention it today, so my lord can hear it and
Check
decide.
of we are bringing it in the top of the list on the 11th of December. Get number T
number to
in view of the urgency, this matter is top of the list. Mr. Das, where is Mr. Das? చెప్పుడు చెప్పుడు ఎట్టి the first issue is that digital display board and when this matter was taken up on 16/10/25, on that day, Madam Secretary Family and Welfare Department, he appeared and submitted that she would have a joint meeting with IT, OCAC and other stakeholders and to intimate this court regarding functioning of digital display board inside SCB/MCH Cuttack at an earliest. And this court also asked the authorized personnel of OCAC to remain present either virtually or physically. So Professor Satpathy is here.
Dr. Satpathy, two absentees today, Madam Secretary, because of the President's visit, taken up. Professor Satpathy had to leave on emergency for a personal reason. But the General Superintendent SCB is there online along with the Professor and HOD CTVS department.
Okay. So you have produced a written instruction.
My lord.
And that was of the medical superintendent.
My lord.
And it indicates that the whole exercise of installation and functioning of 10 numbers of digital display boards have been completed. And it is mentioned that to run the digital display boards, technical personnel are very much essential. In this connection, DMET Odisha has been moved by later dated so and later dated so for obtaining financial concurrence. Subsequently, the DMET Odisha has approached the government in Health and Financial Family Welfare Department for according concurrence of Finance Department for engagement of 12 number of DEO/informatic assistant for functioning of the digital display board. However, all the digital display boards have been made functional. Meanwhile, by making local arrangement, engaging existing staff, multi-skilled worker as a stopgap arrangement till the provision for permanent arrangement is made. So, what happened to that financial concurrence? Is there anybody else?
It is under process, my lords. It takes some time. That's my instruction.
No, you just give us a tentative date so that that can be detected, because the government has already been moved. Because the DMET has moved the government in Health and Family Welfare Department for according concurrence. But government permanent basis re ye karibe temporarily.
Now these 12 that you have engaged.
They're from the existing pool as of right now. Existing pool.
So you take us because this financial concurrence is very much necessary. It is to be for engagement of 12 numbers of
12 numbers.
Now you have made some arrangement, local arrangement, as you said, from the existing staff, multi-skilled worker. So, what time you require?
My lord, I was instructed that overall human resources across the state is being taken into account, including this 12. So it will take some time. That's 3 months, my lord, the entire recruitment process. Then my lords can review that process.
Okay, this any display that
Yeah,
view is
that,
there,
that video is there.
please show us. They want this display board.
The Nirama Center's display video will come first.
Just it out the Nirama.
Again.
Separate dekha jauchi to, and it will come also on the live streaming. Okay, please pay on. What are the medicine or na guda dekho?
Again. These are the medicines in stock. They are available.
It alphabetically yes.
Okay.
This list contains only the medicines which are available.
Okay. So there are 8 such centers, 8 such display boards are there. I have given one video because
it's all right. Just any other display boards?
Is it connected to your stock?
That's what I've been given to understand the OCAC person who is there online.
Kebolo Nirama.
Kebolo Nirama. This is only Nirama.
Any dummy product, Domperidone.
Malor.
They name that. You see, this is just like that book where you have all the details of all the medicines. Now, the idea of my lord asking you about this display board is this display board also should show what is the stock that is available.
Right.
Otherwise, this display board doesn't serve the purpose at all.
ମାନେ ଆପଣ କଣ ଯୋଉଡାକ ଷ୍ଟକ୍ ନାହିଁ ତାକୁ ଏ ଡିସପ୍ଲେ ବୋର୍ଡରେ ଦେଖୁଛନ୍ତି
ନା my lord is asking how much quantity is there, that I'll get instruction, I'll get it updated, that information can be displayed, I believe, but that will be a moving, I mean that will be a mobile.
It has just started,
but tentatively there must otherwise what is the use of this knife? Somebody waiting in the queue, or what is the entire idea was, he will look at it, if it is available, he will stand in the queue or he will fend for himself.
No, let us say that suppose 3 strip ki 5 strip achi, but on that particular day demand is 50.
Okay.
So all those attendants of the patient would stand on a queue, and when they see that this medicine is available, and they may be expecting that they will get. So once you do not indicate that number,
kindly have a discussion on this with you.
I have understood the issue now. My mind is working on how to in real time.
Because you see, how many this
8 such centers are there.
8 centers are there. So all these centers have to be connected to your central stock.
Connected and updated in real time, so that
it has to be updated in real time.
Otherwise, there will be no purpose.
No, it's like the railway reservation system. I don't know how. I'll find out.
Otherwise, it doesn't serve any purpose.
The OCAC person, if he is a programmer, he'll be able to.
Otherwise, all these are there in that book.
Yes,
I don't remember what is the name of that.
Dynamic.
Please.
Yes. OCAC one.
Sir, myself Subrat Mahanti. I am Deputy General Manager OCAC, sir. Sir, actually that software is developed by CDAC, Noida, and that work order has been issued by Health and Family Welfare Department for development of that application, and they are developing that application for the medicine inventory, and if that will be integrated with that with the display board, then only that complete inventory list can be displayed.
That software has to collect information at the same time from all 8 centers and then give an update. So I'll find out. I'll see how they do it.
It is to be coordinated. So that,
yes. It's difficult. I mean, can you,
Mr. Kak, the officer who is present, what is your good name?
Subrat Kumar Mahanti, sir.
Subrat Kumar Mahanti. What is your designation, sir?
The Deputy General Manager.
Deputy General Manager. Tentatively, how much time it will take? What we want that for this purpose, whatever you are telling that.
Sir, actually, that contract is not routed through us, sir. Actually, Health Department has directly engaged CDAC. So as per their agreement, they will deliver, sir. Actually, I am not aware of
I'll
the
coordinate.
timeline.
He will not be able to understand this. I'll coordinate.
In the display ongoing, the digital display boards functioning in the CBMG MCH were displayed in court. On such display, it came. It is seen that though the names of the medicines are there, but there is no indication regarding the stock, regarding the availability thereof. Sri Mahanti, Sri Subrat K. Mahanti, DGM OCAT, submits that the such info to make such information available in the display board, the medicine inventory has to be integrated with the with the with the store.
Inventory
With the
with the
inventory management software of CDAC, sir.
Medicine inventory has to be integrated with that.
The CDAC software.
No. That integration has to be with whom?
It has to be the stocks that are maintained by the NIRAMASIC.
With the stocks that are available. And this court is informed that steps in this regard have already been initiated by the health department. And what is that organ name of the organ? CDAC.
CDAC, Center for Development of Advanced Computing.
Center for
Development of Advanced Computing.
How it is
CDAC, C-DAC.
Center C-DAC, Center for within bracket Center for Development of Advanced
Computing.
Advanced Computing has been health department has already initiated steps and is in and active consultations are going on with CDAC. And then Council for the State denied is requested to apprise this court regarding the developments in this regard by the next day. This matter on sir.
Now coming to the next one, the open heart surgery in the Department of CTBS.
That protocol, my lords, has been developed. The details are there, my lords, annexed to the instructions.
Okay, just a minute. No, when we took up this matter on last time on 16/10/25, the superintendent SCBMS MCH he filed one affidavit, and there he has highlighted various remedial measures in order to improve better healthcare in the hospital, and the land members of the advocates committee stated that no time limit was mentioned in the said affidavit of Professor Satpathy as to when all the protocols should be made ready to be followed for improving the better healthcare in the hospital. And Professor Satpathy on that day assured that on the next date he would be in a position to apprise this court regarding the development made in this respect. And on that day also, the Madam Secretary, Family and Welfare Department, she appeared and she filed an affidavit wherein she stated that steps shall be taken to engage more faculties and senior residents on contractual and or regular mode with appropriate remuneration so that there would be no dislocation or let up in the patient care so far as open heart surgery is concerned. And she also intimated to us that the matter has been taken up with All India Institute of Medical Science, New Delhi, and Government Medical College, Kottayam, which is a public sector, and it has got excellent track record. And they have assured that they would depute teams which would guide the surgeons at SCB-MCS Qatar so that concerted effort could be made to reduce the mortality rates, which at this stage was alarming. And you have produced now the written instruction from the SCB-MCS superintendent. Where have you wherein you have stated that a developed protocol has been devised.
My lord, just kindly come to
Please show us that.
annexure A, my lord, the third page of that compilation.
Have you given a copy to the?
Yes.
Yes.
The third page is for it. The fourth page, my lords, will see the policy and procedure and open heart surgeries. Fourth page.
Is you post operative management?
Purbo page. Due to policy, so pre-operative management ru protocol ta aramb hoichi. Just that for page.
No, the purpose of the document. The Department of CTBS, SCBMCS would strive to focus on the following key areas: identification and diagnosis of the heart disease, appropriate treatment plans, medical intervention, and surgical intervention, including all types of open heart surgery. And this SOP provides a standardized guideline for management of patients undergoing open heart surgery, that is so and so in the cardiothoracic and vascular surgery department. So this you have mentioned. Post-operative management re initial 12 hours re upon lecture it is a stabilization phase. Then you have mentioned that there is an intermediate phase, and what has to be done, that is also mentioned. Okay, then discharge planning heading re kon kariya khabo seta apono deichanti. So patient education. Okay. Mr. One thing just we want to ask you, your health secretary on that day stated before us that the matter will be taken up with the All India Institute of Medical Science, New Delhi, and Government Medical College, Kottayam, and they have assured to depute teams which would guide the surgeons. Have you made any communication with them?
As far as AIMS is concerned, yes. But Kottayam, my lords,
AIMS, you have produced a letter dated 14/10/25, right? That is in that letter, that is addressed to Director AIMS, and you have indicated therein that SCBMCS has an established department of cardiothoracic and vascular surgery, which conducts both open and closed heart surgeries. Due to retirement of faculty members and shortage of CTBS surgeons in the state, there is a pressing need to enhance the technical expertise of the existing team. With a view to strengthening the CTBS department in the greater interest of the state, cooperation was sought for in providing hands-on training and practical guidance to the faculty members, nursing personnel, and other paramedical staffs for improving their skills and confidence in performing cardiac surgeries. And in that letter also, it is mentioned that necessary permission has been sought for to send the faculty member and staff for a 7 days exposure visit and hands-on training in the CTBS department at AIMS New Delhi. And request has also been made to send an expert from the CTBS department of AIMS to visit SCBMCS to provide guidance on equipping the operation theater and ICU with appropriate modern instruments and technology to achieve optimal surgical outcomes. So this letter you have issued to the AIMS on 14/10/2025. Have you got any response from the AIMS?
Madam Secretary is informed today that she wants to herself, my lords, discuss this issue and address to the Honorable Court. She has prayed for some time, my lords, on the next date.
Achha, have you written any letter to that other
Kottayam, my lords, I have not received. I was instructed that they have said that they want to talk on video conferencing, but I haven't got any formal letter yet. She will update, my lords. She specifically said that I will update.
Because the request is twofold.
My lord.
One is that some persons from of the faculty member and staff from the SCBM
will go there
for a 7 days hands-on training and in the CTBS department. Another is that the experts should come from that CTBS department to SCBMCs to see about this operation theater, the ICU facilities, etc., the instruments which are. It is a very important thing.
She is cooperating herself, madam. So she said that I would come and request to kindly pray that I may be allowed some time.
So you want some time,
Madam.
Much. You tell us that because
11th, madam. 11th should be fine. On the next week.
11th.
Apart from this, my lord, very important issue.
Just
with
we
regard to
have, Mr. Das, we have not finished here. 11, 12, 2025. So on that day, we want actually whatever madam has stated on that day, he has to apprise us that what steps have been taken to engage more faculties and senior residents on contractual or regular mode with appropriate remuneration so that there is no dislocation. This is number one. Number two, any response
from AIMS as well as Kota.
From the AIMS New Delhi, and we do not know whether you have made any correspondence with the government Kottayam or not, because on that day, madam also told us that.
It appears, my lord, the communication was made then. Whether she has followed up or not, and what are the developments, I'll.
That is to be up to. So now, Professor, how now the CTBS is functioning? Please unmute yourself, Professor. Yes.
Now I want to apprise the honorable court that
Yes, sir.
On 24th of October,
Yes.
our health secretary madam has come to our department and stayed for 3 hours and interacted to each and every persons who are involved with the cardiac surgery process. And she has given some instruction to follow. And for the last 2 months, we are following the instructions, and accordingly, what we see that what the mortality was there up to August 31%. Now, with the last 2 months, it has decreased to 17%. Okay. So some improvement has occurred in this regard.
Okay.
So next is
Professor, just one thing. Up to August, the mortality rate was 33%, no?
31.
31%. So now in this September, October, it has reduced to 17%.
We have conducted 29 open heart surgeries.
Yes.
And death was 5.
Death was 5.
So 17.2%.
Okay. Please tell us.
Yes. So now we are we are taking it very seriously. We are now concentrating on counseling the patient, and those sick patients which we are taking, we first now we are stabilizing with medications and waiting for some time so that surgery will be uneventful. So, and second thing is that we are taking steps for sepsis control. We are sending some swabs and other things from OT and OT personnel to see what are the organisms that are causing the sepsis. And second thing is that blood loss. Blood loss is very, very common in open heart surgery because we give blood thinners for surgeries. Now we have interacted and taken the transfusion medicine and told them to keep the blood products ready as and when it is required, immediately they are supplying. So it is now we are getting a lot of help from this thing. So next we will see.
We're not able to understand what.
Just a minute. Yes, sir.
Professor, what about those patients who are trying to leave according to you
against the medical
advice? Any development in this regard?
Now, no patient they are living. Only those patients who are sick. We are just giving medications and keeping them stable. And once the patient is stable, we'll plan for surgery.
Have you made a survey of all India or at least all the aims? What is the normal rate of mortality?
Mortality rate is 5 to 7% there.
So if it is 5 to 7%, even after the guidelines that you say you are following after the Madam Secretary's visit, this is at 7. We are at 17%. Our entire endeavor should be that we should bring it down to the all India level. If we can't, go beyond that, that should be our first goal.
Yes.
If all India level, Professor, if all India level it is 7%, then why should it be 17% in our state?
There are so many factors.
No, whether have you gone into it? You say it's very easy to say there are so many factors. There are bound to be factors. That is what we are supposed to address.
Because you have already formulated that SOP and you yourself stated that you have already taken steps also, and what would be the post-operative management, and what would be the standardized guidelines like this all these things you have stated before us just now. This initial, that stabilization phase, what is to be done, intermediate phase, what is to be done. So if you have already formed that policy and you are following it, my esteemed brother is asking you that then why it has remained at 17%. Of course, it has reduced from 31 to 17, but since in the all India level it is 5%, so some more effort or something, if it is lacking, it should be addressed. That is my esteemed brother is asking.
Yes, my lord, we'll look into this matter. There is always a hope of improvement. So we'll go through that and
Professor, this SOP that you have put in place must be in line with the SOP that is being followed elsewhere.
Yes, but we have added
with variations which are obviously required for our local needs.
Yes, my lord.
So if that is there, the entire concern of this court is that we should try to bring it down to the mortality rate. We should try to see that it comes down to 5 to 7%. That you say that is the standard rate. That is our only concern, and kindly see what further steps are required to be taken.
Yes.
Can you say one letter?
Yes.
The rate of death, in fact, very important aspect. They are not saying, but you can see the general anesthesia. The general anesthesia, they are operating the open heart surgery. In fact, the expertise anesthesia, we can see the lecture. Detail lecture.
Actually, for anesthesia supervision,
that is essential there.
Just
general doctors were doing it.
Just
doctors were anesthesia.
I also asked to institutions that the general anesthesia doctors say that we are not expertise to. That is the rate of death is there. That is a lacking in that department.
This is his letter. This is the letter of his Professor Patnaik.
His Professor Patnaik.
ସେଇଟା କହୁନାହାନ୍ତି. Expertise anesthesia is essential for the open heart surgery. That is the for which the rate of death is much.
Supervision is for specific anesthesia.
Very important aspect. I also asked.
Actually,
anesthesia जोन अन्य डॉक्टर मान को सारे आज सेवन कहले जे आमे करि परिबोनी ऑपरेशन ओपन सर्जरी बिकॉज़
Professor Patnaik, we have been brought to the notice of your letter, which is addressed to Professor and HOD Department of Anesthesiology of the SCB MCS, and the subject matter is regular posting of qualified cardiac anesthesia faculty and round-the-clock posting of anesthesia resident in CTBS department.
Not general anesthesia.
And you have mentioned therein that in view of the observation of the Honorable High Court of Orissa regarding increased mortality in the last 8 months in department of CTBS, there is urgent requirement of regular posting of qualified cardiac anesthesia faculty to manage open heart surgeries cases in CTBS department. And moreover, because of the lack of full-time anesthesia resident in the department of CTBS, there has been unavoidable peri-operative complication leading to increased mortality. This letter is dated 10/9/2025. Obviously, it is addressed to the Department of Anesthesiology professor. So what happened? Any response you got?
Superintendent in the government को ता आरो चिट्टा होची superintendent address to the
Just a minute.
superintendent address
The medical superintendent has addressed it to the director of DME, director of medical education, so on so on so. Who is appearing for the DMET?
Director and
Student, no one would be there.
So we want a response because the letter has been on the basis of the request letter made by Professor Patnaik. The medical superintendent has
ଟିକେ ଆସିବ ବୋଲି ତାଙ୍କ ଲୋକ ତାକୁ ଏଠି ଆଣିବା ପାଇଁ ବୋଧେ ସୁବିଧାଟା କରୁଛନ୍ତି cardiac anesthesia retired लोग भी
Actually, I do not know what Dr. Patak said. In 1990s, when I had got undergone bypass surgery, the mortality rate was only 5% at that point of time. Now I am told that I cannot, if he is a doctor, he might be telling the, but now I am told that mortality rate is less than 1%. Less than 1%. I am told like that by the patients and also the doctors. I do not know about what Dr. Patnaik is saying. But when I had undergone doctor surgery in 1995, at that point of time, only 5 to 7% mortality rate was there. At that point of time.
But Mr. Misro, professor has stated that there is some development.
Then about this hospital, the mortality rate, my lord.
Mortality rate has been.
Mortality has been reduced in this hospital. But he said that present is 7%. That part I do not know actually. I told from my personal experience.
Just a minute.
31 to 17 ହେଲାଣି ଏଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ଯୋଉ ଆସିଥିଲେ ଯୋଉ
Sir, last year ରୁ sir ଆମେ was wondering ଯେ କାହିଁକି difficulties ଟା ହଉଛି କି sir latest stage ଚିଠିଟା ଦଉଛନ୍ତି sir sorry
when Madam Secretary visited your department, Professor?
24th October 2025.
You said on 24/10/25.
The 24/10 is a visit for like September, October to 17%.
November
Professor Patnaik of Professor Dr. M.K. Patnaik, head of the department of CTBS, SCB, MCH, Cuttack, who joined the proceedings on virtual mode, submits that states that the Secretary Health visited the department on 24/10/2025 and thereafter imparted necessary instructions to uh, to take to ensure that the mortality uh, rate, which was alarming, can be brought down. And steps in this regard were initiated in right earnest, and as a result of which, the mortality rate, which was 31% up to August 2025, has come down to 17% in October. And out of 29 open heart surgeries that were conducted in September, October, unfortunately, it has unfortunately there has been 5 mortalities. During the deliberations, it came to light that all India average of mortality in institutes of similar nature is about 7%. So this court hopes that steps shall be taken to at least bring down the mortality rate to 7%, if not to make an endeavor to improve it and make it even less. In this context, a letter addressed by Professor Patnaik to the Professor and HOD Department of Anesthesiology, SCB MCH, dated 10/9/25, was placed on record by the members of the bar. The said letter, along with the letter of the medical superintendent communicating the same to the DMET, is taken on record. On bare perusal of the letter addressed by Professor Patnaik, it can be seen that he has expressed concern that because of lack of qualified cardiac anesthesia faculty to manage open heart surgery cases in CTVS departments and lack of full-time anesthesia resident in department of CTVS, quote unquote, there has been unavoidable perioperative complications leading to increased mortality, unquote. It is seen that the medical superintendent at CBMCH has addressed this letter to the DMET on 12/9/2025. Learned Counsel for the State, who has been served with a copy of this letter, would apprise this court regarding the developments in this regard on the next date, on 11th. Mr. Nayak, you see, I think Professor can tell us even better. Professor Patnaik, do we have this personnel at hand? Do we have this specialized anesthetist, which you have reflected in your letter?
My lord, for open heart surgery, surgeon and anesthetist, they play a very vital role. And for this cardiac surgery, we need cardiac anesthetist.
Professor Patnaik, that is well taken. That the concern that you have expressed, that has been taken note of. But what we want to know is how many such qualified cardiac anesthesia faculty are available in the state. Do you have any idea?
My lord, I don't have any idea. There are separate department, anesthesia department is separate department, and they are posting the anesthetist and
the person who is sitting right here. Who is that?
My lord, this is General Superintendent.
Can he say that?
I will ask. General Superintendent କହିପାରିବେ କେତେ ଅଛନ୍ତି କେତେ ଜଣ ଆମର cardiac anesthesists ଅଛନ୍ତି?
ସେ administrative officer.
No, but Naik, I don't think they cannot throw any light. What is the concern of the court? Kindly take note. This court somehow feels that they are super qualified, super specialized. So you have to find out whether we have the manpower, we have the qualified manpower, number one. If we do not have the manpower, what is to be done to get such manpower? Or second, if we have other anesthetists who are already there and equally qualified, whether some training can be given so that they can act. So we are not here to find fault. Nobody wants to do that. But the question is, Professor Patnaik himself has expressed the view that, but this lack of full-time anesthetists is something shocking.
And we see that this letter has been written in the month of September. We are in the end of November. 2.5 months have been passed. Perhaps that is not available. That is why perhaps the letter has been written. So that is the
because in so many words, Professor Patnaik says that is also contributing to the mortality.
I'll find it.
So kindly see that some steps are taken to have the faculty or from outside or on consultation basis, like we outsource something.
Okay, now the third item in the SCB MCH is that non-supply of equipments and instruments. And yes, what is your
please, Lordships. Lordships, I pay for 2 extra weeks time, Lordships.
Yes.
Lordships, I pay for 2 extra weeks time, Lordships. Lordships, I directed to place on record the emergency procedure of emergency procurement, my lord. The procedure had to be tweaked for emergency procurement. That was the concern of the court.
This matter was taken up on
16/10/25.
Yes,
my lord.
And more than a month has passed.
Yes, ma'am.
And you know that what is the importance of these equipments and machines.
Yes, ma'am.
And because we have been told by the advocates committee members and letters have also been produced that years it is pending with you for years together. And these are the very essential equipments for which the healthcare system has been hampered. So you are not acting in that way. That is why, in view of the situation, we gave you more than a month time, and now you are saying that.
Lordship, so OSMCL in constant deliberation with the Director of Health, my lords. They are in the process of finalizing. I have the instruction, my lord. On the next date, my lord, Madam Health Secretary will address the court and assist in this regard, my lord.
So we want it in writing, whatever development has been made. Certainly. In the meantime, in terms of that order which we passed on that day.
Certainly, my lord.
Okay.
We'll pay for 2 weeks time, my lord.
Your MD is also busy in visit of the president.
Yes, my lord. So whole also assembly session is going on, my lord.
So we'll shut down the courts.
Not at all, my lord. Yes, not at all.
Sit at one darkar.
We said to you that you file that suppose it is a case of emergency, then how this process can be expedited for a procurement. If you go on by in general way, that is taking lot of time. But some machines, some equipments are very essential, and it is required. And the professors of those concerned department are placing the orders, and it is going ultimately to rotate to you, and it is pending with you for years together.
Relaxation
some kind of thing has to be done. Relaxation ho, jaha bhi ho. ଯେତେବେଳେ equipment ର necessity ହଉଛି patient care को ପାଇଁ ଏବଂ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ କୁହାଲା କେମିତି କଣ ପ୍ରୋସେସ ବାହାର କରନ୍ତୁ ତା ଦେହରୁ ଯୋଉଡାକ ନର୍ମାଲ ଜିନିଷ ଅଲଗା ତାକୁ ଯୋଉଡାକ ଏମର୍ଜେନ୍ସି ବେସିସ୍ ଅଛି ତାକୁ ସେଗ୍ରିଗେଟ କରି କେମିତି କଣ ହେଇପାରିବ ତା ପାଇଁ ମାସେ ହେଇଗଲାଣି ଆପଣ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଟାଇମ ରେ ଆଜି ଏ ଅସୁବିଧା ଅଛି.
Secretary Madam and the sorry, that corporation MD Madam also there, and they had told many things before.
Relaxation.
If the equipments are up to 5 lakhs, my lord, then direction has been given to
record change your whatever stage.
Yes, my lord.
Suppose आपन policy अछि ताकू change करंतु जे emergency case ପାଇଁ एया हेई परिबो, so that in future सेटा follow up हो. आपन normal जिंस अलगा, we are highlighting about this emergency followed in an emergency case. Hala?
Yes, my lord.
But why Madam Secretary will address us? Is your MD?
She will also be there, my lord.
What is your good name?
Swamik Tripathi, ma'am.
Regarding non-supply of equipments and instruments. The matter, the issue. So, taking into account that the affidavit filed earlier was conspicuously silent regarding the situation arising out of emergency requirement of instruments. This court had called upon the MD OSMCL to explore the possibility of adopting an expedited process of procurement. Though more than a month's time was granted, Mr. Tripathi, appearing on behalf of OSMCL, seeks further time and submits that by the next day he will file an affidavit indicating the steps envisaged to deal with such emergent procurement. Accordingly, call this matter on 11/12, on which date the MD OSMCL should be present shall join this proceeding either virtually or in person. And the affidavit we filed by 8th of December 2020. And give a copy to the
Will serve.
the Advocates Committee. Mr. Misra, once you get that affidavit from them, please examine it that
They must
if
give it in
anything,
advance.
take up examine it that if anything can be added to it. So that it are the only cases of that emergency. Achha, now, okay, we are taking up the next item that is relates to that rest state and one news item was published where in the difficulties faced by the relatives of the patients coming to SCBMCS Cuttack was highlighted, and you took time to obtain instructions. And what instruction you have obtained, Mr.
My lord, may I kindly recollect, my lord, this issue has come before this honorable court multiple times.
Yeah.
I have given instructions where all those orders are there.
Yeah.
And our limitation is we now have space in 9 different locations, catering to 1,040 people.
Yeah.
Attendance. Now, if the number exceeds that, my lords, then there is a problem, and this is what must have been.
What we want to see, let us say, the newspaper ଆପଣଙ୍କର କହୁଛନ୍ତି 1040 ଲୋକଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ 9ଟା ସେଲ୍ଟର ଏମିତି ଅଛି SCB MCS ପ୍ରିମାଇସେସ୍ ଭିତରେ ଯୋଉଠି ରିଲେଟିଭ୍ସ ମାନେ ବା ଆଟେଣ୍ଡାନ୍ସ ମାନେ ସେମାନେ ରହିପାରିବେ ରାତି ରହଣି ରହିପାରିବେ କିନ୍ତୁ ଯାହା ସେ ନ୍ୟୁଜ କ୍ଲିପିଂସ ରେ ଆସିଥିଲା ଲୋକମାନେ ବାହାରେ ଶୋଉଛନ୍ତି ଫୁଟପାଥ ଏଇ ଟାଇପ ର ଦେଖେଇଥିଲା ପ୍ରୋଜେକ୍ଟ ହେଇଥିଲା ତ ଆମର କହିବା କଥା ଯେ whether there is any mechanism suppose କିଛି ଯୋଉ ସେଲ୍ଟର ଅଛି ତା ଦେହରେ ଭ୍ୟାକାଣ୍ଟ ଅଛି ବା ସ୍ପେସ୍ ଆଭେଲେବୁଲ ଅଛି ଯୋଉଟା କି ଜଣା ନାହିଁ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଲୋକମାନେ ଶୋଉଛନ୍ତି ବାହାରେ ଖରାରେ ହୁଅନ୍ତୁ ବର୍ଷାରେ ହୁଅନ୍ତୁ ବା ସପୋଜ ଲେଟ୍ ଅସ୍ ସେ ଶୀତ ଦିନେ ହୁଅନ୍ତୁ ଯୋଉ ଶୋଉଛନ୍ତି ସେମାନେ ଯଦି ସ୍ପେସ୍ ଆଭେଲେବୁଲ ଥିବ ବୋଲି ତାଙ୍କୁ କିଏ କମ୍ୟୁନିକେଟ କରିଦିଅନ୍ତା ଯେ ନାଇଁ ଅମକ ସେଲ୍ଟରରେ ୟୁ ଗୋ ଦେୟାର ଆର୍ ସ୍ପେସେସ୍ ଆଭେଲେବୁଲ ତେଣୁ ସେମାନେ ଯାଇ ସେଠି ରେଷ୍ଟ ନେଇପାରନ୍ତି ଆପଣ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ଏଠି ଡିମାଣ୍ଡ ବେଶୀ ଲୋକ ଆସୁଛନ୍ତି ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ଇଜ ୟୋର ମେନ୍ ହ୍ୱାଟ ଏଭର ୟୁ ହାଭ୍ ଷ୍ଟେଟେଡ ଆମେ କହିବା କଥା ଯଦି 1040 ଲୋକଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ପ୍ରୋଭିଜନ ଅଛି ଏବଂ ଫୁଲ ହେଇଯାଇଥିଲେ ମ୍ୟାଟର ଇଜ ଡିଫରେଣ୍ଟ ବଟ୍ if spaces are available, let us say that whether there is a mechanism which can know that yes, this much space is available at this particular night shelter in the casualty or in the so and so medicine ye ତାହେଲେ ସେଇ ଲୋକମାନଙ୍କୁ କହିପାରନ୍ତେ ବହୁ ତମେ ଯାଅ ସେଠି ସେମିତି କିଛି ଅଛି କି?
Let the general superintendent, my lord, address the
Yes, Mr. General Superintendent.
Mr. Rai.
सर नमस्कार सर सेमती किसी मेकानिज्म नाही सर ऑनरेबल कोर्ट जहाँ ऑब्जर्व करछंती हमें गोटे आईसी एक्टिविटीज टाइप रे करके सेमान को अवेयर करेबू सर जनरली मु भी देखुची सर समर सीजन रे बहुत लोग बाहर सोउछंती किंतु खाली भी धरे होची इवन रोड साइड रे हमर जो पेमेंट्स
we are not on summer season. ଆମର ଶୀତ ଦିନେ ମଧ୍ୟ ଯାହା ଆଡଭୋକେଟ୍ସ କମିଟି ବା ରିପୋର୍ଟସ ଆସୁଛି ବହୁତ ଲୋକ ମଧ୍ୟ ଶୀତ ଦିନେ ବର୍ଷା ଦିନେ ସେଇ ସବୁ ଜାଗାରେ ସବୁ ଶୋଇଛନ୍ତି ଯୋଉଠି କି ଓପନଲି ତେଣୁ ଆମର ଯୋଉ ଆଂଜାଇଟି କୋର୍ଟ ଏକ୍ସପ୍ରେସ କରୁଛି ତାକୁ ଇଏ କରନ୍ତୁ କେମିତି ସେ ସିଚୁଏସନ କୁ ମିଟ୍ କରିପାରିବେ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ସ୍ପେସ୍ ଟୋଟାଲି ନାହିଁ 1040 पूरा full ହେଇଯାଇଛି matter is different but if space are available in those 9 shelters but still then the persons are lying or sleeping under the open air so they can be at least requested to go there and take rest so that kind of arrangement how it can be made it is up to you so that arrangement is to be made and so it all depends upon the indoor patient number. Indoor patient करो अपन करो total number SCBMCH रे केते थिबे किछि आइडिया अछि अपन करो
सर नहीं मोर किस आइडिया नहीं
I have the
registration सर रहउची 1000 to 7000 सर रहउची आउटडोर ता
मतलब this is 400 to 500 indoor patients get admitted per month 6000 outdoor patients
no outdoor माने
indoor patients are 400 to 500
जो relatives माने आसुचंदी बा attendants माने आसुचंदी mostly समाने होचंती एमानकर माने indoor patient करो I understand that
400 to 500 is the input
जागा अच्छी सर 400 to 500
patients per month
per month
अब ताले इतने स्पेस अछि आपण के लोक बाहर कहीं सु
हॉस्पिटल बहुत अधिक
नो
ଜାଗା ଅଛି ସାର୍ ଜାଗା ଅଛି 7-8ଟା ୱାସରୁମ ଅଛି ଜାଗା ଅଛି ସେଠି ଆଡଜଷ୍ଟ କିନ୍ତୁ
ଆଚ୍ଛା,
ଲୋକ ତାଙ୍କୁ ନେଇକି ଯାଇକି ସେଠି କହିବେ କି
ତାଙ୍କୁ ଆପଣ ତାଙ୍କୁ କମ୍ୟୁନିକେସନ ଆଚ୍ଛା is there any video clippings of those night set
ସେ ଯୋଉ ନାଇଟ୍ ସେଲ୍ଟର ଫୋଲ୍ଡର ଟା
ଟିକେ ଦେଖେଇଲେ
ଆମର ଯୋଉଟା ଆଗରୁ ଥିଲା ଗୋଟେ ନାଇଁ
ଏବେ
ନା ଏଟା ଆଚ୍ଛା ଏଇଗୁଡା ନାଇଟ୍ ଆଚ୍ଛା କାର୍ଡିଓଲୋଜି ର ସ୍ପେସ୍ ଏକ୍ସପ୍ରେସ୍
ମାନେ ସେଟା ଅଲଗା କରନ୍ତୁ
ଏଗୁଡାକ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଏଇଟା ମନେକର ସେଲ୍ଟର ଏଠି ବହୁତ ଫାଙ୍କା ଅଛି ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଜଣାନ୍ତୁ
ସାର୍ ଏଥିରେ ସାର୍ ଏଥିରେ 6ଟା ୱାସରୁମ ଅଛି ଲେଡିଜଙ୍କର 4ଟା ୱାସରୁମ ଅଛି
ନାଇଁ ମାନେ ମୁଁ କାମ କଥା
ସେଇଟା ନାଇଁ
ସେ ଯୋଉ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ସ୍ପେସ୍ ଆଭେଲେବୁଲ ନାହିଁ ସ୍ପେସ୍ ବହୁତ ରହୁଛି ୟା ସତ୍ତ୍ୱେ ଲୋକ କାହିଁକି ବାହାରେ ଯାଇ ଶୋଇବେ
ସାର୍ ଆମର ତାଙ୍କର ଲାକୁନା ହଉଛି ଯେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ସେଠୁ ଆଣିକିରି
କମ୍ୟୁନିକେସନ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଜଣେଇବାକୁ ପଡିବ ଯେ ବାବୁ ତମେ କାହିଁ ଏଠି ବାହାରେ ଶୋଇଛ ଭିତରେ ଜାଗା ଅଛି ଅଳ୍ପ ଜାଗା ତମେ ତାକୁ ନେଇକି ସେମାନେ ଯଦି ଜାଣିନଥିବେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ସେ ଜାଗାକୁ ନେଇକି ଯିବ ଏଇଟା ହଉଛି କଥା ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଦେଖାଅ
କାଜୁଆଲିଟି ଥିଲା କାଜୁଆଲିଟିଟା ସିଫ୍ଟ ହେଲା ପଛକୁ କେତେ ବଡ ଭ୍ୟାକେନ୍ସି ହେଲା
ଏଇଟା ଫୁଲ ଅଛି
ସବୁ ପ୍ରକାର ଆରେଞ୍ଜମେଣ୍ଟ ହେଇଛି କିନ୍ତୁ ସାର୍ ସେଟା ଆଭେଲ କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି ହଉ ହେଲା ଠିକ ଅଛି ତାଙ୍କର ଲଗେଜ ରହିବା ପାଇଁ ବି ଅଲଗା ଜାଗା ଅଛି ଚୋରି ନ ହବ ବୋଲି ପୋଲିସ ବାଲା ବି ବସା ହେଇଛି
CCTV ଅଛି ପରା
CCTV ଅଛି ସାର୍ ଗୋଟେ ଆଉଟଡୋରରେ ଆମେ ସାର୍ ଥାନା ବାଲାକୁ ବସେଇଛୁ ଏଠି।
ନାଇଁ ଠିକ ଅଛି ସେମାନେ ଏଇ ଚୋରି ଫୋରି ହଉଥିଲା ଆଗେ ତ
ମୋବାଇଲ ଚୋରି
ନାଇଁ ଭିତରେ ତ ଯୋଉମାନେ ବସିଛନ୍ତି
ଭିତରେ ଯଦି ଚୋରି କରିବେ ଆଉ କଣ ପେସେଣ୍ଟ
very rightly ଭିତରଟା ଅସନା ହବ ବୋଲି ସେ ଜୋତା ପିନ୍ଧିକି ଯାଉନାହାନ୍ତି ତା ଭିତରୁ ଆଉ what this security fellow is doing
ସିକ୍ୟୁରିଟି କିଛି ରହୁନି
he is walking like a king royal with all shoes he is moving around
ସାର୍ ବାହାରେ ଯେତିକି ଶୋଉଛନ୍ତି ହାର୍ଡଲି ସାର୍ 20-25 ଜଣ ହେବେ ବେଶୀ
ସିକ୍ୟୁରିଟି ବାଲା ପୋଷ୍ଟିଂ ଜୋତା
ସିକ୍ୟୁରିଟି ବାଲା କଣ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଜୋତା ମାଡି ବସେଇଛି ଓହ ଜୋତା ମାଡି ହଁ ସାର୍ ସେ ଜୋତା ମାଡି ଭିତରେ
the same thing they were doing in the kitchen
yes ସାର୍ ତାକୁ ଜୋତା ଖୋଲିବାକୁ ପଡିବ
କଣ ଗୋଟେ ଦେଖିବ
ନାଇଁ ସାର୍ ଜୋତା ଖୋଲେଇବା ତାପରେ ନେକ୍ସଟ ଭିଜିଟ ରେ ସାର୍ ଜୋତା ଖୋଲିକି ପଦା ଏ ସାର୍ ଦେଖିବା ନାଇଁ ଖାଲି ଗୋଟେ ବେସିନ
ଜୋତା ଛିଡା ହେଇଛି ଜୋତା ଟୋପି ଫୋପି ପିନ୍ଧିକି ଛିଡା ହେଇଛି ହିରୋ ଭଳିଆ
ନାଇଁ ସେ ପାଷ୍ଟରେ ଯୋଉ ଗଲା ଏକଦମ ଗଜପତିଙ୍କ ଭଳିଆ ଚାଲିକିରି ଗଲା
ସାର୍ ସେମାନେ କାହିଁ ଭିତରକୁ ଯିବେ ସାର୍
there may be occasion for the security personnel to go that there is nothing wrong about that they are keeping it but ଏଇ ଛୋଟ ଛୋଟ ଜିନିଷ ଆପଣ ତାଙ୍କୁ କାଉନସିଲିଂ କଲେ ହେଇଯିବ
ତା ପଛପଟଟା ଲେଡିଜ ମାନଙ୍କର ସାର୍ ଅଛି ତା ପଛ ଏଇଟା ସାର୍ ଲେଡିଜ ତା ପଛଟା ଲେଡିଜ ସେଥିରେ ସାର୍ ବି 4ଟା ଲେଡିଜ ସାର୍ ସେଟା ବି ସାର୍ ୱାସରୁମ ସାର୍ 3ଟା
ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ଏଗୁଡା ରାତି ଫଟୋ ନିଆଯାଇଛି ଆଦିରେ ବହୁତ ଲୋକ ବି ରହିପାରିବେ ଆଉ ତେଣୁ ଇଟ୍ ଇଜ ନଟ୍ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ସ୍ପେସ୍ ଆର୍ ନଟ୍ ଆଭେଲେବୁଲ ତେଣୁ ଆମେ ଯୋଉ ଜିନିଷଟା ଆମେ
we'll have a mechanism my lord so that every night let them take stock of how much space is there and
ଏଠି ଅଛି ଲୋକମାନଙ୍କୁ ଆଣିକିନି ଏଗୁଡାକ ସବୁ କରିବେ
100 ଚେୟାର ପକଉଥିଲେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ମନା କରାହେଲା ଚେୟାର ପକାଉନି କାରଣ ଜାଗା କମିଯିବ ସବୁ ପ୍ରକାର ସାର୍
ଏଟା ପଲମୋନାରୀ ମେଡିସିନ ଏ ସବୁ ରାତି ଫଟୋ ମାନେ ନିଆଯାଇଛି ଗତକାଲି ଅଛି ଫାଙ୍କା ବି ଅଛି ବହୁତ ମାନେ ପକେଇଛନ୍ତି ଏସବୁ ଏଗୁଡା ସବୁ କଣ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଯୋଗେଇ ଦିଆଯାଉଛି ନା ସେମାନେ
ତାଙ୍କର ସେଗୁଡା ସାର୍ ତାର ବ୍ୟାକ୍ ସାଇଡ ଟା ଦେଖୁଛନ୍ତି ତ ସାର୍ ଲେଡିଜ ମାନଙ୍କର ସାର୍ ସେଠି ବି ସାର୍ 100 ଧରିବେ My learned friend is saying that in mic ରେ ବି announce କରିହବ ଯେ ଏ ଜାଗା ଖାଲି ଅଛି ତୁମେ ଏଠି ଶୋ ନେଇ ଯାଅ ବୋଲି କେତେ କଣ ହଁ ସାର୍ ହେଇପାରିବ
କେମିତି ଗୋଟେ କଣ ତାର ଇଏ କରିବେ
some appropriate mechanism
ସବୁ ଜିନିଷକୁ ଆମେ ଗୋଟେ ଆଙ୍ଗେଲରେ ନଉଛୁ ଅନ୍ ଦି ଫିଲ୍ଡ ସେମାନେ ହୁଏତ କିଛି ଡିଫିକଲ୍ଟି ଫେସ୍ କରି ସେଟା କେମିତି ସର୍ଟ ଆଉଟ୍ ହବ that is up to them will just say that if spaces are available then steps should be taken that
it's a ଉପରେ 1040 ଏଇଟା ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି ତାର ଯୋଉଟା ଆମେ ତାଙ୍କୁ କହିବୁ ଯେ ଏଇଟା ଆମ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ during the deliberations it came to light that though at some point of on certain days though there are vacancies that there are vacant places to adjust the attendance in the locations in one of the 9 locations yet they are left to the vagaries of nature and steps in this regard be taken to make announcement if possible by making announcement by public address systems to make the attendants aware regarding availability of spaces in the rest sheds. The SCB authority
and to guide them to that take them to that
wherever there are vacant places in those shelters.
Persons who are willing
do it through public
access.
public access, that would be better. But it is not that you play that speaker.
That can't.
The hospital can't be played.
Can be done, but come and
What is that? That megaphone.
Megaphone again.
Our good friend Mr. Mahanti has one. Mr. Srinivas Mahanti.
सर गोटा को मु बैटरी नहीं जाइथिली तबे पुणी सर आनी तक रखिथिली
Yes, the next item is
the battery operated vehicles that were to fly and
movement of the vehicles inside Shishu Bhavan. Professor, both of you and if anybody else has joined from SCB, they may go. There is no need for that. Okay, now we are taking up the Shishu Bhavan issues, and the first matter is relating to that movement of vehicles inside Shishu Bhavan. What have you done?
Professor Misra is online. Again, MCL and Nalco both were intimated.
Mahanadi Coalfield को अपन लिखियंदी गोटे लेटर अपन दउछंदी 22/11/2025 तो रिसेंट लेटर
आगुरु आ गोटे
सर ये निज भी गोटे सर बैटरी दे दे परिबे प्रेसिडेंट हम कहले
एटा
महानदी के बिल दीटा आगुरु 1810 my lords in the October also there was one letter addressed. The follow up letter was this year.
This is the follow up letter.
We also written to the government.
2211.
So it's a follow up letter.
No, adita
ଗୋଟେ ଚିଠି ଏବେ ଦେଇଛି
ତା ପୂର୍ବରୁ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଅଛି
ସେଲ୍ଫ ଇଲେକ୍ସନ ବି
So Mr. Mitra, who you are appearing for Nalco, na?
Nalco.
Who is appearing there for Mahanadi Coalfield?
No, I am appearing for Nalco.
No, Mahanadi Coalfield to be addressed. The council who is appearing, he can
normally Mr. Rajmanti and not where is Mr. Sharma? Rakesh Sharma.
Mr. Rakesh Sharma.
Please tell them. Please tell them so that and
just find out if Mr. Rakesh Sharma is still there.
And what about you have stated that in tender?
That is written to the DMET. There is a requirement for 4 vehicles. So for 2 vehicles, at least the requisitions have been made. For 2, we have written to.
What would be the cost?
82 lakh.
80 to 1 lakh. Apono ethiku apono
Yes,
I think it will not less than 2 lakhs.
I don't know if Professor Misra can enlighten about the cost.
Mr. Misra, can you highlight what is the cost of that battery vehicle?
Sir, namaskar, sir. Sir, normally for a vehicle to run 24/7, there will be a driver in 3 shifts. So cost of vehicle will vary from 6 lakh to 15 lakh. Around that, if we get in, think of the process of getting it through some agency, then it will be, one will be the 3 drivers. We will have to be engaged. That will be around 15,000 per driver, 3 drivers in 3 shifts. It will be 45,000. And other maintenance and other expenses, that comes to around 80,000 per month per vehicle. But that is but if you go for purchase and other things, then the cost vary depending on the type of vehicles. That will vary from 6 to maybe 15 lakhs.
So whatever you have mentioned here in that letter, that is the maintenance cost. The driver and maintenance cost, etc., would be around 80,000 to 1 lakh per vehicle per month. That was your.
The vehicle doesn't require much maintenance.
But उसमें लक्ष्य टका कहीं होगा सर मेंटेनेंस पर मंथ
Only driver will be required.
ड्राइवर का है
driver का 3टा shift हो ना
3टा shift हो
8 8 4 तापरे 15,000 हेले 45,000 एमती आसला ତାପରେ ତାର ବ୍ୟାଟେରୀ ଚାର୍ଜ ଅନ୍ୟାନ୍ୟ ଜିନିଷ ସବୁ ରହୁଛି ଆଉ 80,000 maintenance cost driver other things 5 minutes is appearing okay but what we want that at least let 2 to 3 vehicles come safety ପାଇଁ ଆମେ କହୁଥିଲୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ
I'll talk to him also. And I'll talk to the CMD and the director also.
ଶର୍ମା ଯଦି ସେ ଯୋଉ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ସେ ଯଦି ଇଏ କରିପାରିବ okay we see to it that
Let Mr. Sharma join.
then the next item is this improving road condition. What has happened here?
There's a direction, my lords had directed to file affidavits by respective junior engineer for their works.
Yeah.
They have completed the survey, my lord, but financial estimation is under process. That survey is completed. I have given an Excel sheet and providing, my lord. All the junior engineers are here in court, my lord, today, along with the assistant executive engineers and executive engineers.
What has been done?
My lord,
road picture. କିଛି
The superintendent has left or what?
Yeah. Should be there. Dekhle option.
Mr. Misra. Mr. Misra and Mr.
Shabaz is there.
He is there.
Please.
Mr. Shabaz.
ଶିଶୁବନ୍ତ ସରିଗଲା ତ
ନମସ୍କାର ସାର୍ ନମସ୍କାର
Shabaz and Professor Mr. Misra, we just wanted to know what is the progress regarding that MRI.
ମିଶ୍ର
That was supposed to be some construction so that
Yes, my lord. They're supposed to
machine
make the site ready.
ଗୋଟେ machine ଯୋଉଟା
Site ready.
SCV ରେ ଥିଲା
that TPCODL, everyone said that will, or GED, if we remember it
My
correctly.
lord.
They said that we'll give it immediately. So what is the progress there?
Site readiness, my lord.
see site readiness here ready କରିବାର ଥିଲା ନା
that's a
but I did not today of
It's
course
not
we are
today,
just
but
asking
since it is
MRI machine କଥା ପଚାର
see MRI machine which cost around
My lord, I want. I remember.
and the professor Satpathy told that there is no space. That is why we directed that it should be come to that Shishu Bhavan and there is need also there and accordingly the whatever infrastructure development is required to be carried out that was asked to be done. So what is your instruction, Mr. Anything progress has been made, Mr. Superintending Engineer? R&B अरे unmute କରନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ
ସାର୍ ଆମେ ତ ଜଏଣ୍ଟ ଡିସ୍କସନ କରୁଥିଲୁ ସାର୍ ଇଲେକ୍ଟ୍ରିକାଲ ଏସଡିଓ ସେଠି କଣ୍ଟାକ୍ଟ କରିକି ଇମ୍ପ୍ଲିମେଣ୍ଟ କରିପାରିବି ସାର୍
କଣ ଜଏଣ୍ଟ ଇନ୍ସପେକ୍ସନ କଲେ ତାପରେ ଯେତେବେଳେ କେସ୍ ଆସିବ ତା ପୂର୍ବ ଦିନ ଯିବେ ନା କଣ
ସାର୍ ଟିକେ ଅପଡେଟଟା ମୁଁ ସାର୍ ଟିକେ ହେଇନି ସାର୍
Professor Misra, any progress has been made in that respect?
The site is selected, the site has been vacated, and the R&B is making the work. Necessary restructuring is being done on the process, so that it will be ready.
Date ଟା ଟିକେ ପରେ ଅଛି ବୋଧେ my lord.
no date for
just let me find out, my lord. 11th को I'll be in a better position to give details.
ଏକା ସାଙ୍ଗରେ GD ଆଉ
ନା ସମସ୍ତେ because we are just discussing it came to
progress ଟା କେତେ
R&B and GD are working in coordination.
all right.
With regards to roads, the total number of roads and the survey report.
Sir, rosy picture.
Nani kichu rosy picture.
Nine rosy picture. किछि नहीं एटा गोटे देला माने
ନାଇଁ କଣ ହେଇଛି ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି ଫାଇନାନ୍ସିଆଲ ଫିଗର ଅଣ୍ଡର ସର୍ଭେ କୋଉଠି କାମ କିଛି
ତମେ ତ ଆଗରୁ ଦେଲା
ଫାଇନାନ୍ସିଆଲ ଫିଗର ଇଜ ଅଣ୍ଡର ସର୍ଭେ
କାମ ହେଇନି
ସର ଏବେ 3:35 ରେ କପି ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ସର କହି ପାରିବୁ
ଆପଣ
କିଛି ହେଇନି
ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ କୁହା ହେଇଥିଲା ଯେ ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଅର୍ଡରଟା ଆମର ଥିଲା ଏଇଆ ଯୋଉଦିନ କି ଏମାନେ ପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟ ଥିଲେ we passed the order that the engineers in charge of each ward shall prepare a statement indicating the total length of the roads ward wise, the roads to be repaired, the time limit for completion of such repair work, measurement of the extent of damaged road in each ward may be conducted in presence of the learned advocate advocates of each ward whose name names finds place in the advocates committee list. Priority in road repairs is to be given in marketplaces around the hospitals, educational institution, accident prone zones and densely populated wards. So far as the roads which require urgent repair shall be done on an emergent basis without waiting to go through the tender process. The steps taken in this regard shall be intimated to this court by way of an affidavit to be filed by the engineer in charge of the wards, and affidavit shall state for the period from 1st January 2025 to 30th September 2025 in each ward, and how many road works amounting to rupees 2 lakhs or less in value, if any, were initiated for the roads in that ward, and whether such road works of rupees 2 lakhs or less in value were initiated for a single road or for a section of such road. If separate road works each amounting to rupees 2 lakhs or less in value have been initiated for a single road, then the affidavit must explain the rationale for doing so. This court also asked to ensure that the road repair work did not increase the road height. The repairs must adhere to proper construction and drainage protocols to prevent future problems. And on that day also, Madam Commissioner was present, and he stated that he has passed necessary instruction to the concerned engineers to be extra careful while preparing the estimate. We should indicate the cost of digging of the roads so as to maintain the level of the roads as before, so that it does not affect the sewage and drainage system. And Mr. Padhi was also present, the learned Deputy Solicitor General. He was called upon to instruct the concerned officials of the National Highways Authority to get the roads near Balikuda, particularly the stretch beyond the underpass till the traffic square, and the road from Madhupatna Chowk to MP Square to be repaired on an emergent basis. And so now what have you done? What is your affidavits? And today one affidavit has been filed by that Mr. Savas,
yes,
superintending engineer.
No, we are also filing. NH also file
affidavit. May go step by step. Firstly, CMC. This entire survey of damaged roads has been made, taking into account each
ward-wise.
Yeah. Taking into account each of the councils who were there for each ward. That statement, my lord, I have given.
Let us see that.
Statement. Hello. My lord, there is absent of section sector 6. Ward 6 is absent at that place.
ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଆପଣ ଏଇଟା ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି କପି ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଆଚ୍ଛା ଏଇଟା ଆପଣ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଦିଲ୍ଲୀପ କୁମାର ସ୍ୱାଇଁ ଜୁନିୟର ଇଞ୍ଜିନିୟର.
He is in charge of, my lord, ward numbers 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 16 and 33.
Achha.
And under him, my lord, the total kilometers of road is that is
ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ତାପରେ total length of damage
roads 14 kilometers first
ଏଇଟା ତ
ହଁ
ଆଗ ପଛ 1 2 3 ନ କରିକି ଛଅଟାକୁ ତଳକୁ 5
ସେ ଯେହେତୁ ଜଣେ ବିଭିନ୍ନ ୱାର୍ଡ ରେ ଅଛନ୍ତି
sequentially
କିଏ ୱାଇଜ ଇଞ୍ଜିନିୟର ୱାଇଜ ଠିକ ଅଛି
ନାଇଁ ମୁଁ କହୁଛି ବୁଝଉଛି
ଆଚ୍ଛା ଇଏ ଆଡଭୋକେଟ ମେମ୍ବର ମାନେ ଏଠି ଥିଲେ ଆଚ୍ଛା କଣ ହେଲା ୟାର ଆପଣ ତ ଦେଖିଲେ ଜଷ୍ଟ ମିନିଟ ଦିଲ୍ଲୀପ କୁମାର ସ୍ୱାଇଁ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆସନ୍ତୁ ଡାକନ୍ତୁ
କପିଟା
ସାମ୍ନାକୁ ଆସନ୍ତୁ
କପି ଦେ ମୁଁ ଟିକେ ଭାଗ କରେ
କିଛି ଗୋଳମାଳ ନାହିଁ
ଆପଣ ଆଗକୁ ମିଷ୍ଟର ସ୍ୱାଇଁ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଆପଣ 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 ସାତଟା ୱାର୍ଡ ର ଆପଣ ଚାର୍ଜରେ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଏ ସାତଟା ୱାର୍ଡ ର ଆପଣ ଟୋଟାଲ ଲେନ୍ଥ ନେଲେ ଯୋଉଟା କି ହଉଛି 60 କେତେ ହେଲା ଏଇଟା 66 କିଲୋମିଟର ତା ଦେହରୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଟୋଟାଲ ଡ୍ୟାମେଜ ରୋଡ ହଉଛି 14 କିଲୋମିଟର ଆଣ୍ଡ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଆପଣ ୟା ପାଇଁ କଣ କରିଛନ୍ତି
ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ନେଲା ପରେ ସାର୍ ଆମେ ଏଷ୍ଟିମେଟ ପ୍ରିପେୟାର କରୁଛୁ ଏଷ୍ଟିମେଟ ପ୍ରିପେୟାର କଲା ପରେ ଆମେ ଏଟାକୁ ଟେଣ୍ଡର ପ୍ରୋସେସିଂ ରେ ଯିବୁ
ଆଚ୍ଛା ତାମାନେ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଟିକେ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଏ ପ୍ରତ୍ୟେକ ଯୋଉ ବାବୁ ମାନେ ଅଛନ୍ତି like the next one also Niharika Dhar ସେ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଯେଇ ଅଛନ୍ତି ମ୍ୟାଡାମ ପ୍ଲିଜ କମ୍
କୋଉଟାରେ ଏଟା 9 ନା 10 ନାଇଁ
ଆଚ୍ଛା ଆପଣଙ୍କର ହଉଛି 10 15 19 30 39 45 ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଟୋଟାଲ ହଉଛି 31 କିଲୋମିଟର ୱାର୍ଡ ମାନେ ଟୋଟାଲ ଲେନ୍ଥ 12 କିଲୋମିଟର ହଉଛି ଡ୍ୟାମେଜ ରୋଡ ମ୍ୟାଡାମ ଆପଣ ସେମିତି ଆଡଭୋକେଟ କମିଟି ପ୍ରେଜେନ୍ସ ରେ ନେଇଛନ୍ତି ଆଚ୍ଛା ସାର୍ ଯାହା କହୁଛନ୍ତି ସେମିତି ଆପଣ ଏଷ୍ଟିମେଟ ପ୍ରିପେୟାର କରିସାରିଲେଣି ନା କରୁଛନ୍ତି
ନାଇଁ ସାର୍ କରୁଛନ୍ତି
ଆଚ୍ଛା
କଣ୍ଟ୍ରାକ୍ଟ ପଇସା
ତାପରେ ଇଏ ଯୋଉ ସୁଜାତା ଗୋଛାଏ ମ୍ୟାଡାମ ଆସନ୍ତୁ ଟିକେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର 1 2 3 4 5 ପାଞ୍ଚଟା ୱାର୍ଡ ଆପଣ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି ଟୋଟାଲ ହଉଛନ୍ତି 30 କିଲୋମିଟର ଆଣ୍ଡ ଅଡ୍ ହଉଛି ଟୋଟାଲ ଲେନ୍ଥ ତା ଦେହରୁ 12 କିଲୋମିଟର ଡ୍ୟାମେଜ ହେଇଛି ଏବଂ ଆପଣ ମାନେ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି ଯେ କୋଉ ଆଡଭୋକେଟ୍ସ ମାନେ ପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟ ରେ ଆପଣ ସେ ମେଜରମେଣ୍ଟ କରିଛନ୍ତି ଠିକ ଅଛି ଆପଣ କିଛି ଏଷ୍ଟିମେଟ ପ୍ରିପେୟାର କଲେଣି ଆଚ୍ଛା ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କର ସେଇ ସ୍ଟେଜ ଅଛି ପୁରୁଷୋତ୍ତମ ମଲ୍ଲିକ
financial figure is under service.
Financial figure means that's what
the estimate has been prepared.
Sir, financial figure is under service. Sir,
estimate लिखे
ଅନୁପ କୁମାର ମାଝୀ ଅନୁପ କୁମାର ମାଝୀ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ 4ଟା ୱାର୍ଡ ର କରିଛନ୍ତି ପ୍ରିପାରେସନ କରିଛନ୍ତି ଆଚ୍ଛା ତା ଦେହରେ 6 ନମ୍ବର ୱାର୍ଡ ଅଛି ମିଷ୍ଟର ଚୌଧୁରୀ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଅଛି
ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଥିଲେ ନିଜେ
road is many damage is excess damage there.
ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି ପରା କେତେ ଡ୍ୟାମେଜ ଅଛି ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି ସିଏ
But urgent intervention is required. That is why I have
just a minute ଏଇଟା ଆମେ ୟୁନିଫର୍ମଲି ଦେଖିଛୁ ତାପରେ ବିଭୁଲତା ବେହେରା ମ୍ୟାଡାମ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆଚ୍ଛା ମ୍ୟାଡାମ ଆପଣଙ୍କର 5ଟା ୱାର୍ଡ ଟୋଟାଲ ଲେନ୍ଥ ନେଇଛନ୍ତି କେତେଟା ଡ୍ୟାମେଜ କେତେ ଲେନ୍ଥ ଡ୍ୟାମେଜ ଅଛି ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି 8 କିଲୋମିଟର ଡ୍ୟାମେଜ ଅଛି ଆଚ୍ଛା ଆପଣ ପ୍ରିପେୟାର କରିସାରିଲେଣି ଓକେ ବାକି ହଉଛି ମାଧବୀ ଦାସ ଆପଣ ମ୍ୟାଡାମ ପ୍ରିପେୟାର କରିସାରିଲେଣି ଏଷ୍ଟିମେଟ Madam CMC commissioner is here.
She is on leave, my lord, emergency family function. The additional commissioner is there, the sitting engineer is there. Both are there.
Then Geeta Rani Sahoo. Madam, ଆପଣ ଯୋଉମାନଙ୍କ ପ୍ରେଜେନ୍ସ ରେ ଆଡଭୋକେଟ୍ସ କମିଟି ମେମ୍ବରଙ୍କ ପ୍ରେଜେନ୍ସ ରେ କରିଛନ୍ତି 3 3 3 6 2 8ଟା ୱାର୍ଡରେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଦାୟିତ୍ୱ ଥିଲା ଆପଣ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ୱାର୍ଡରେ 12 କିଲୋମିଟରରୁ ଉପର ରାସ୍ତା ଖରାପ ଅଛି ତାର ଏଷ୍ଟିମେଟ ପ୍ରିପେୟାର କରିସାରିଲେ
ସାର୍ କରିଛି ଆଉ ଯାହା ଅଛି କରୁଛି
ଆଚ୍ଛା କରନ୍ତୁ ବାକି ଏକଲବ୍ୟ ବାରିକ Please come. ଆପଣଙ୍କର 48 କିଲୋମିଟର ହଉଛି ଟୋଟାଲ ଲେନ୍ଥ। ଆପଣଙ୍କର ୱାର୍ଡ ସଂଖ୍ୟା ହଉଛି 3, 3, 4, 7 7ଟା ୱାର୍ଡ। ତା ଦେହରୁ 48 କିଲୋମିଟର 20 କିଲୋମିଟର ରାସ୍ତା ଖରାପ ଅଛି। ତାପରେ ଆପଣ କଣ ପୋଜିସନ କଣ କିଛି ପ୍ରିପେୟାର କଲେଣି? ଏଷ୍ଟିମେଟ କରୁଛନ୍ତି। ଅଛି ଲାଷ୍ଟ ହଉଛି ନঈମ ଅହମଦ ଖାନ। Sir, please come. And you have got only 4 words, but the length is 55 kilometers total length, out of which you have shown that more than 13 kilometers are damaged. You have completed.
ଉପରଟା 25 kilometers is a subtotal ମାନେ
अच्छा अच्छा subtotal अच्छा
total ଟା ତଳେ
अच्छा total। तो ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ମିଷ୍ଟର ନାୟକ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଆପଣ ଫିଗର ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ତା ଦେହରୁ ଜଣା ପଡୁଛି ଯେ କଟକ ସହରର ବିଭିନ୍ନ ଯୋଉ ୱାର୍ଡ ରହିଲା 57ଟା ନା 59 ୱାର୍ଡସ ର ଫିଗର ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଆମ ପାଖରେ ଆସିଲା। ସେଥିରୁ ଜଣା ପଡୁଛି ଯେ କଟକ ସହରରେ ଯୋଉ ରୋଡ ଅଛି ତାର ଟୋଟାଲ ଲେନ୍ଥ ହଉଛି 550 କିଲୋମିଟରରୁ ଟିକେ ଅଧିକ। ଠିକ ତ? ଏବଂ ତା ଦେହରୁ ଡ୍ୟାମେଜ ରୋଡ ହଉଛି 137 କିଲୋମିଟରରୁ ଅଧିକ। ଆପଣ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଷ୍ଟେଟମେଣ୍ଟ ଦଉଥିଲେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଇଏରେ ଯେତେବେଳେ କହିଥିଲେ 90% ଯୋଉ ଠିକ ଠାକ ଅଛି ବୋଲି, ମ୍ୟାଡାମ ଆଜି ତ ନାହାନ୍ତି, ଆମେ ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ ଏଇଟା ପଚାରିଥାନ୍ତୁ ଯେ ଇଏ କୋଉ ହିସାବରେ 90% ହବ?
ସେଟା କେବଳ ପୂଜାର ଯେତିକି ଥିଲା ଏମର୍ଜେନ୍ସି ମାନେ that's clarified in my lord's order।
137 କିଲୋମିଟର ରାସ୍ତା ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ରିପେୟାର ହବ, ଡ୍ୟାମେଜ ହେଇଛି। यार प्रोसेस प्रथमे कौन कौन अपन स्टेप बाय स्टेप हो आगे गोटे एस्टिमेट प्रिपेयर हो किए कहि परिबे डाकन तार प्रोसीड्यूर कोन वन बाय वन प्लीज टेल अस द प्रोसीड्यूर। ए डैमेज रोड अपन जानि देले, डैमेज रोड वर्तमान एति की जणा पड़ला, इंजीनियर्स माने देले। मैडम प्लीज कम या परे से माने कोन करिवे?
they should prepare their estimates।
एस्टिमेट प्रथमे के एस्टिमेट प्रिपेयर
ମାନେ ଡିସେମ୍ବର ଏଣ୍ଡ କୁ ଟାର୍ଗେଟ କରିଛୁ କି
ଟିକେ କୁହନ୍ତୁ, ଆମେ ଜାଣିନୁ, ଆପଣ ମାନେ ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି, ଆମେ ଆମକୁ କୁହନ୍ତୁ ଗୋଟେ ଷ୍ଟେପ। ଏଷ୍ଟିମେଟ ପ୍ରିପେୟାର ହେଲେ ଜଣା ପଡିଯିବ ଯେ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ସମୁଦାୟ ଯେତିକି ରୋଡ ଅଛି ତା ପାଇଁ କଷ୍ଟ ଆପ୍ରୋକ୍ସିମେଟ କେତେ ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ ହବ, ଏତିକି ଆସିବ ତ? ଇଏ ହେଲା ଏଷ୍ଟିମେଟ ପ୍ରିପେୟାର କରିବା ଦାୟିତ୍ୱ ହଉଛନ୍ତି ସେ କନସର୍ନ ଜେଇ ମାନେ। ସେମାନେ କରିକିନି କଣ କରିବେ?
Public work standing committee, sir. Council.
So they are to submit their estimate report before whom?
Before assistant executive।
अच्छा ठीक है, we are writing step by step। assistant executive engineer को सेमाने देबे। तापर next step कौन?
They will proceed, assistant executive will put up their executive engineer for technical sanction।
तापर executive engineer को पाखरे प्लेस होबो for technical sanction। हाँ, टेक्निकल सैंक्शन पाई। तापर कौन हबो?
प्रोसेस जीवो सिटी इंजीनियर बाय प्रोसेस फाइल सिटी इंजीनियर थ्रू रे।
अच्छा कौन कोडी जीवो?
कमिश्नर बाकू एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव।
अच्छा सिटी इंजीनियर थ्रू रे कमिश्नर को पाखू प्लेस होबो। अच्छा तापर
से जो वर्क्स रे हेतिबो दे कैन पुट अप द वर्क स्टैंडिंग काउंसिल।
अच्छा वर्क स्टैंडिंग कमिटी गोटे अछि आपनकर सीएमसी रे सेटा प्लेस हो। तापरे
after they can put up in the next council meeting।
नेक्स्ट काउंसिल में काउंसिल मीटिंग रे एटा हबो प्लेस हबो। तापरे काउंसिल मीटिंग रे अप्रूवल हैला परे कोन हबो?
प्रोसेस टेंडर
प्रोसेस स्टार्ट। टेंडर प्रोसेस रे जो स्टार्ट हुए प्राय केते समय तांकू दिया हुए काम करिया पई?
टेंडर ता सर ऑनलाइन रे रहे 15 डेज बाका रहे। 15 डेज की तापरे तारो ओपनिंग परे आउ 10 दिन बाका की लागे तार
15 10 25 हां तापरे
1 मंथ बाका की लागे तो टेंडर
ठीक है जी 1 मंथ तापरे
सर कामटा हमरो 3 मंथ टू 4 मंथ होए। तारो प्रोजेक्ट लेंथ अनुसार होए।
अच्छा तेनु ए जो आपण जो प्रोसेस कहिले ये जेतिकी रहिलानी आपण जो प्रोसेस कहले ये तो एमती होला बेलू आमको लगुच आसंता वर्ष से जो वर्षा सीजन पाखापाखि तेणु आपण ठीक काम सरला बेलू वर्षा सीजन आरंभ जहाँ किसी से सब धोई दे
ଆମର ସାର୍ ଜୁନ୍ ପୂର୍ବରୁ ସାର୍ ଆମେ ଟାର୍ଗେଟ କରୁଛୁ
once the financial estimate टा ଆସିଗଲେ मैं लगले बेटर पोजीशन केते फाइनेंस केते टंका अपोर्शन ହେଇଛି म्युनिसिपैलिटी फंड पाखरे कोन केते हाउसिंग अर्बन को रिक्वेस्ट
नहीं याची एटा फाइनेंशियल जो एस्टिमेट टा आगे एमाने केबे देबे तांगर कहउछंती गुड टेंटेटिव डेट करम हां डिसेंबर भीतर एमाने this by December 31st all the assistant engineer or junior engineer whosoever may be they will submit their estimate before the assistant executive engineer, right? So we'll take up this matter immediately thereafter. We'll see that these estimates have been given submitted, and then the next step will be taken. Like monitor the survey collective.
So मैं लोग over the last 1.5 months after the last autumn there was a survey earlier also but not in this depth.
सर कहउछन कि काउंसिल मीटिंग रे न पड़ले भी हम काम करि परिबो कहउछन वेरी गुड तो सेठी किछ हबो नै इटा फपड़ा पकड़ियो
এটা কি প্রডিউস করলে আপন প্রডিউস
My lord had directed to file the affidavit, but because I did not have the figures, my lords, I could not file it. So that is why I had given the status report that they're in process, they're doing it.
This estimate
Again, financial estimate he jaythila mo affidavit ta deythan but I could not because they debe
in the process
they'll take some more again,
but will it take so much time?
financial estimate koriye Proposal sir 137 kilometers is to अच्छी टिके देखी करे and for that dismantling of the road also now will be added as per my lord's directions. ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଟିକେ ସମୟ ଲାଗିବ
এটা ସବୁ ତକ ଫିଗର ପଳେଇ ଆଇଛି ତ 59 words
ଆଜ୍ଞା
Abstract of road survey was submitted to this court by the council for the CMCs in Niagara. All the as noted in the earlier order of this court, the J's were J's and assistant engineers who are in charge of the respective wards have submitted such surveys and indicated the total length of the roads and also the length of the damaged roads. Such survey has been conducted in the presence of the learned advocates of the learned members of the advocate committee were designated for each ward. On collating the total just a minute. On collating the total area to the data, it is seen that the total length of road in the 59 wards is 59. We have 59 wards. Total that this pura 59 ward pura this the is 550,263.77 meters. Meters, out of which total length of damaged roads is 137,332.50. It is said that process for preparing the estimate for carrying out the repair work is underway, and after the following the due procedure, once the of such estimate being first placed before the assistant executive engineer, then and on getting the technical sanction from the executive engineer, and the same having been scrutinized by the key standing committee, it will be placed before the commissioner, and they need to the same shall be placed before the commissioner, and thereafter commissioner CMC. Thereafter it will be works standing committee. Thereafter the matter shall be considered by the works standing committee, to be and ultimately before the meeting of the council of CMC for approval of the estimate, so that both technical and financial, so that tender and thereafter tender will be floated. Considering the procedure, it is stated that tentatively it will take one more month, Mr. Naik.
Melo.
It will take one more month to prepare the estimate.
To submit the estimates to the assistant executive.
One more month to prepare the estimates in question to the assistant executive engineer. Accordingly, list this matter for a date. Accordingly, list this matter.
We will tentatively list it in January.
Melo.
But by that time, they should
entire
complete
estimate.
the preparation of this estimate.
Melo.
And you will apprise this.
I will do.
Naik, as suggested by my lord, we'll pick it up in the after the second week of January.
Melo.
That in the meantime,
at least up to the administrative approval, it should progress.
Yes.
Melo.
And what is this? I mean, so far as this damaged road,
Melo.
What is the standard? What you consider as a damaged road? Kindly ask any of your, who is the senior most JE?
JE বা assistant engineer JL ଆସନ୍ତୁ ଦୁଇ ତିନି ଜଣ ଆସନ୍ତୁ.
I would like to know what is the standard by which you think that this ଧରନ୍ତୁ ପ୍ରଥମ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି ସେ ଯୋଉ ୱାର୍ଡ ନମ୍ବର 2 ରେ 6750 ମିଟର ସେଥିରୁ ଡ୍ୟାମେଜ ହେଲା 1250. See, what is the standard by which you fix the modality that this is damaged road, this is a not damaged road?
କଣ କହିଲେ ଡ୍ୟାମେଜ ବୋଲି ଘରେ
ଡ୍ୟାମେଜ ହଉଛି ସାର୍ ରୋଡ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଏଇଟା ବେସିକାଲି ଡ୍ୟାମେଜ ହଉଛି ଆମର ପାଇପ ଲାଇନ ଗେଲ୍ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆ ଏ ଯୋଉ ପାଇପ ଲାଇନ ସବୁ ନେଇଛନ୍ତି
କଣ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ଡ୍ୟାମେଜ କୋଉ ଲାଇନରେ ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି ଗୋଟେ ବୁଝେଇଦିଏ. ଡ୍ୟାମେଜ ର ମାନେ କଣ ସେତେବେଳେ ରୋଡ ଟା କୋଉ କଣ୍ଡିସନ ହେଲେ ଡ୍ୟାମେଜ ବୋଲି କୁହାଯାଏ.
ନାଇଁ କୋଉ କଣ୍ଡିସନ କିଏ କହୁଛି ଡ୍ୟାମେଜ ହେଲେ କୋଉ କଣ୍ଡିସନ ଉଲ୍ଟା ତ
let him answer you. So please ଆପଣ କୁହନ୍ତୁ କଣ କହିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି.
ଡ୍ୟାମେଜ
and Mr. what is your name, sir?
Dilip Kumar Swai.
Mr. Swai, why you are compelled to ask this question is because this court was told on affidavit that 90% of the roads of the Cuttack town are wonderful. Now we find you have yourself made the survey and given the data. So obviously right pictures are not being given to this court. So we do not want to be taken for right again. So what we want to know is what is the standard you are following, because the problem that we are facing as citizens of this wonderful city is that these roads which you consider as good, if you ask a common person on the road with prudence, having common sense, he will not consider it as good. There is a I do not know, there is the standards which you follow, you observe, and the standards which we are as a common citizens we are facing, there is a lot of gap in that. We do not want that to happen. So ଆପଣ ଯୋଉଟା ସେଠି ଯଦି 6755 ରୁ ଯଦି 6000 ଖରାପ ଅଛି, what we expect you to honestly to put it on record that yes, 6000 kharap achi.
हाँ sir.
So if we find that this, so far as this length of this damaged roads is just a concocted figure, we are making it clear. This time will not allow anyone to go scot free.
ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ ମେଜରମେଣ୍ଟ ବିଭିନ୍ନ ଆସିଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ ଇଞ୍ଜିନିୟର ବା ଜେଇ ମାନେ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି
ମୁଁ ନିଜେ କରିଛି
ଠିକ ଅଛି, ଏଇଟା ଆମେ ଆଶା କରୁଛୁ ଯେ ଫିଗର କରେକ୍ଟ ଦିଆ ହେଇଛି,
କରେକ୍ଟ ସାର୍,
କୌଣସି ଲୁଚା ଲୁଚି ହେଇନି
ନା ସାର୍,
ଠିକ ଅଛି, କାରଣ ଆପଣ ତାରି ବେସିସ ରେ ଆପଣ ଏଷ୍ଟିମେଟ ପ୍ରିପେୟାର କରିବେ, ଏଷ୍ଟିମେଟ ଭେରିଫାଏ ହବ and ultimately tender float ହବ, ତେଣୁ ଯଦି କିଛି ଛାଡି ଯାଇଥିବେ ବୁଝିପାରୁଛନ୍ତି ତ, ସପୋଜ ଆପଣଙ୍କର 1.5 କିଲୋମିଟର ରାସ୍ତା ଖରାପ ଅଛି, ଆପଣ 1 କିଲୋମିଟର 200 ମିଟର ଦେଖେଇଲେ ତ ଆଉ 300 ମିଟର ପାଇଁ ଆପଣ ଦେଖେଇ ନାହାନ୍ତି, ତେଣୁ ସେଇ ଯୋଉ ଟେଣ୍ଡର ବାଲା ଯିଏ ନେଇଥିବ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରାକ୍ଟର ସିଏ ଓଭିୟସଲି 1 କିଲୋମିଟର ଆଉ 200 ମିଟର ରାସ୍ତା ହିଁ କରିବ, ତ ବାକି ରହିଗଲା କିଛି ଡ୍ୟାମେଜ ରୋଡ ରହିଲା, ତେଣୁ ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ କୁହାଉଛି ଯେ ଆପଣ ଆଶା କରାଯାଉଛି ଆପଣ ମାନେ ସମସ୍ତେ ଯେ ମେଜରମେଣ୍ଟ ଯୋଉ ଡ୍ୟାମେଜ ରୋଡ ର ନେଇଛନ୍ତି and it has been taken in presence of the and members of the advocates committee, we expect that correct measurement has been taken, right
sir.
So କୁହନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଯୋଉ question it has been asked to you that ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଯୋଉ ଦୃଷ୍ଟିରେ ଗୋଟେ ଡ୍ୟାମେଜ ରୋଡ ର ସଂଜ୍ଞା କଣ, ମାନେ କେତେବେଳେ ଗୋଟେ ରୋଡ କୁ ଡ୍ୟାମେଜ କୁହାଯାଇ ପାରେ?
ଡ୍ୟାମେଜ ଆମର ଦି ପ୍ରକାର ଡ୍ୟାମେଜ ରହୁଛି, ଗୋଟେ ହଉଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ରୋଡ କ୍ରାକନେସ୍ ଆସେ, କ୍ରାକ୍ ହେଇଯାଏ, ଯୋଉଟା ମିଡିଲ କ୍ରାକ୍ ହେଇଯାଏ,
ବସନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ବସନ୍ତୁ ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ କଣ କହୁଛନ୍ତି,
କ୍ରାକନେସ୍ ଆସେ, ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ହଉଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଆମର ଟାଉନ ଭିତରେ ବିଭିନ୍ନ ଏଜେନ୍ସି କାମ କରୁଛନ୍ତି, ଯେମିତି ୱାଟକୋ ହେଲା, ସ୍ୱେରେଜ ହେଲା, ଇଲେକ୍ଟ୍ରିକ ହେଲା, ଗେଲ୍ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆ ହେଲା, ସେମାନେ ସେଟାକୁ ରିପେୟାରିଂ କରନ୍ତି, ସେଟାକୁ ଖୋଲିଲା ପରେ ରିପେୟାରିଂ କରନ୍ତି, କେତେ କେତେ ଜାଗାରେ ସାର୍ କଣ କରନ୍ତି, ସେ ୱାର୍କମ୍ୟାନସିପ ଡିଫେକ୍ଟ ଯୋଉଠି ରହିଯାଏ ସେ ଜାଗାରେ ସେ ମାନେ କମ୍ପାକ୍ସନ ନହେଲା ପରେ ସେଟା ଟିକେ ଦବିଯାଏ, ଦବିଗଲା ପରେ କଂକ୍ରିଟ ରୋଡ କଣ ଦବିଗଲା ମାନେ ସେ ତାର ବେସ୍ ଟାକୁ ଟାଣେ। ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଏବେ ଗୋଟେ ଜଷ୍ଟ ଆମର କଲେକ୍ଟର ରେସ୍ ପାଖରେ ହେଇଛି, ଏବେ ଏଇ ପରଦିନ ହେଇଛି ସାର୍, ସେ ରୋଡ ଟା ବହୁତ ସୁନ୍ଦର ରୋଡ ଥିଲା ଅକ୍ଷୟ ମହାନ୍ତି ପାର୍କ ପାଖରେ, ସେଟା ଗୋଟେ ପାଣି ୱାଟକୋ ଲାଇନ ଟା ଯାଇଛି, ୱାଟକୋ ଲାଇନ ର ଭିତରେ ଲିକେଜ ଟା ଅଛି କିନ୍ତୁ କେହି ଜାଣି ପାରୁନାହାନ୍ତି, ସେଟା ସେ ଲିକେଜ ଟା ହେଇ ସେ ରୋଡ ଟା ବସିଗଲା, ହେଲା ପରେ ସେଟା ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ମାନେ କାଲି ଯାହା ପୋଜିସନ ଥିଲା ଆଜି ତାର ମାନେ ଆହୁରି 20% ମାନେ ରେଜିଂ କରିଛି, ସେ କଣ କଲେ ଭିତରୁ ଭିତରୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ସେଇଟା ଟାଣି ଦିଏ, କାରଣ ରୋଡ ଟା ବେସ୍ ଆମର 3-4ଟା ବେସ୍ ରେ ହଉଛି, ଆମେ ଯୋଉ ରୋଡ କରିଛୁ ତା ପୂର୍ବରୁ ବି ଆହୁରି ରୋଡ ଅଛି, ତା ତଳେ ସ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ଫିଲିଂ ରହିଛି, ତାପରେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ମେଟାଲ କଂକ୍ରିଟ ରହିଛି, କିନ୍ତୁ ସ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ଟାକୁ ଆଫେକ୍ଟ କରେ, ଯୋଉଟା ବେସ୍ ମେଟେରିଆଲ ଟାକୁ, ବେସ୍ ମେଟେରିଆଲ ଟା ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆଫେକ୍ଟ କରେ କଂକ୍ରିଟ ଅଟୋମେଟିକାଲି ଆପଣ କ୍ରାକନେସ୍ ଆସିବ, ପ୍ଲସ୍ କୌଣସି ଭେକିଲ ଗଲେ, ବଡ ଭେକିଲ ଗଲେ, ଆମର ସିଡିଏ ଯୋଉ ଏରିଆ ଅଛି, ସିଡିଏ ରୁ ସାର୍ ମାନେ ଅଛନ୍ତି, ଆମର ଗୋଟେ 11 ନମ୍ବରରେ ଗୋଟେ ଇନସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ହେଇଥିଲା ସାର୍, ବହୁତ ବଡ ପେପରରେ ଆସିଥିଲା, ଯୋଉ ଆମର 11 ନମ୍ବର ଆପଣଙ୍କର ସେ ଯୋଉ ସର୍ଭିସିଂ ସେଣ୍ଟର ଅଛି ଗୋଟେ ପଞ୍ଜାବୀ ଲୋକଙ୍କର ଅଛି, ସେଠି ଆପଣଙ୍କର 3-4 ଦିନ ଯୋଉ ଲଗାଣ ବର୍ଷା ହେଲା, ହଠାତ୍ ମାଟିଟା ଧସିଗଲା, ହଠାତ୍ ମାଟି ଧସିଗଲା ମାନେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର 8-9 ଫୁଟର ଗଭୀରତାରେ ଧସିଗଲା, ସେଠି ଆମେ ଦେଖିବାକୁ ପାଇଲୁ ଯେ ମାଟିଟା ଧସିଲା କାହିଁକି, ମୁଁ ନିଜେ ତାକୁ ଯାଇକି ଦେଖିଲା ପରେ ସେ କଣ ହେଇଛି ସାର୍, ତାଙ୍କର ଏଇଟା 30-35 ବର୍ଷ ତଳେ ସିଡିଓର ସେଇଟା ପାଇପ ଲାଇନ ହେଇଥିଲା, ଯୋଉଟା ଆପଣଙ୍କର ୱାଟକୋ କରିଥିଲା, ତାର ଯୋଉ ଡାଇମିଟର ସାର୍, ଯୋଉ 8 ଇଞ୍ଚର ପାଇପ ଦିଆ ହେଇଥିଲା, ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଲୋକ ସଂଖ୍ୟା ବଢି ଯାଇଛନ୍ତି, ହେଲା ପରେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ସ୍କୁଲ, କଲେଜ, ହଷ୍ଟେଲ, ହସ୍ପିଟାଲ, ତାପରେ ଦୁନିଆ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଗାଡି ସର୍ଭିସିଂ ବାଲା, ସେମାନଙ୍କର ତ ହ୍ୟୁଜ କ୍ୱାଣ୍ଟିଟି ପାଇଁ ସେମାନେ ଧୀରେ ଧୀରେ କଣ କରୁଛନ୍ତି, ତାକୁ ସବୁ ଚାମ୍ବର ସବୁ ମାନେ କନସିଲ କରିକିରି ଗୋଟେ ଗୋଟେ କରୁଛନ୍ତି, ଇଲିଗାଲ କନେକ୍ସନ ବହୁତ ରାତି ମାନେ ହୁଏ, ସ୍ୱେରେଜ ଲାଇନ କି ବି ଡ୍ରେନେଜ ରେ ଯୋଡିଛନ୍ତି, ହଷ୍ଟେଲରେ ଯୋଉଗୁଡା ଅଛି ତାକୁ ବି ଯୋଡିଛନ୍ତି, ମୁଁ ସେଠୁ ଦେଖିଲି ଏଇଟା ୱାଟକୋର ବୋଧେ ଏଇଟା ଜିନିଷ, ମୁଁ ୱାଟକୋ କନସର୍ନ ଯାଇକି ଫୋନ କଲି, ସାର୍ ମିଷ୍ଟର ସାହୁ ସେ କହିଲେ ସାର୍ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ସେଟା ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଡ୍ରେନେଜ ଲାଇନ, ଏଟା ଆମ ଲାଇନ ନୁହେଁ। ମୁଁ କହିଲି ଆରେ ଆମ ଲାଇନ ଯେ ସ୍ମେଲ କଣ ବାହାରୁଛି, ଡ୍ରେନେଜ ର ସ୍ମେଲ ତ ଆସିବନି। ଦେଖିଲା ବେଳକୁ ସେ କଣ ହେଇଛି, ଯୋଉ ତାର ଯେତିକି କାପାସିଟି ସି ଓଭରଫ୍ଲୋ ହେଇଛି, ଓଭରଫ୍ଲୋ ହେଇକିରି ଆଉ ସେତେବେଳେ ଆପଣ ବ୍ରିକ୍ ୱାର୍କ ଯୋଉ ହଉଥିଲା, ଆପଣ ସେତେବେଳେ ପ୍ରାୟ ରେଡ ବ୍ରିକ୍ ର ହଉଥିଲା।
ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ ଟା ଆପଣ ଦେଲେ ଏଟା ପୁରୁଣା କଥା କହିଲେ। ମୁଁ
ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ପୁରୁଣା କଥା ନାହିଁ, ଏବେ
ମାନେ ଆପଣ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଯେ 30 ବର୍ଷ ତଳେ ଲାଇନ, ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ କହୁଛି ଯେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଯୋଉ ବିଭିନ୍ନ ପାଇପ ଲାଇନ ନିଆ ହଉଛି ହେଲା, ପାଇପ ଲାଇନ ନେଲା ପରେ ସେମାନେ ଯୋଉ ସ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ଫିଲିଂ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ବା ଯୋଉ ରିପେୟାରିଂ ତାକୁ ରିଷ୍ଟୋରେସନ କରିବା ପାଇଁ କରୁଛନ୍ତି, ତାର କେହି ତଦବିର କରୁଛନ୍ତି ନା ସେ କମ୍ପାନୀ ଯିଏ ନେଲା ତାର ସେ ଯେମିତି କରିଦେଇ ଛାଡି ଦେଇ ଗଲା ସେମିତି ହଉଛି?
ସେଇଟା ତ ସାର୍ ଆମେ
ଅଥରିଟି, ଦି CMC authority who is present?
The additional commissioner and city engineer both are present.
Additional commissioner whom present? Please unmute yourself. ନା ଦେବେ। ଆପଣ ଶୁଣି ପାରୁଛନ୍ତି ତ? ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ବିଭିନ୍ନ କନେକ୍ସନ ସବୁ ନିଆ ହଉଛି, ଯୋଉ ଯୋଉ ଏଜେନ୍ସି କହିଲେ ନଉଛନ୍ତି, ସେମାନଙ୍କ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ତ ଏଗ୍ରିମେଣ୍ଟ ହଉଥିବ ଯେ ସେମାନେ ନେଲା ପରେ ତାଙ୍କର କନେକ୍ସନ ନେଲା ପରେ ପୁଣି ସେ ରାସ୍ତାକୁ ସେଇ ପୋଜିସନ କୁ ଆଣିବେ, ବ୍ୟାକ୍ କରେଇବେ ବାଇ filling the sands whatever requirement। ଏଟା ଠିକ ତ? ସେମାନେ ସେ କାମଟାକୁ ଠିକ କରୁଛନ୍ତି, ଯେତେବେଳେ କାମ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କର ପାଇପ ଲାଇନ ନେଲା ପରେ ବା ଅନ୍ୟାନ୍ୟ ଯାହା କିଛି କେବୁଲ୍ସ ନେଲା ପରେ, ଏଇ ସେ କାମକୁ ସେମାନେ ତାର ସେ କରିଦେଇକିନି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଛାଡି ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ନା ତାଙ୍କର ସେ କାମ ଚାଲିଲା ବେଳେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର CMC ଅଥରିଟିଜଙ୍କର ଯୋଉମାନେ ଇଞ୍ଜିନିୟର୍ସ ଅଛନ୍ତି ସେମାନେ ଯାଇ ସେ କାମର ତଦବିର କରୁଛନ୍ତି, ଦେଖୁଛନ୍ତି ସେ କାମଟା ଠିକ ହଉଛି ନା ନାହିଁ?
ସାର୍ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଯୋଉ ଆମେ କଣ୍ଡିସନାଲ NOC ଦଉ, ସେଥିରେ ସେମାନେ କାମ ସରିଲା ପରେ ପୂର୍ବବତ ସେମାନେ ରେଷ୍ଟୋର କରିବା କଥା ସାର୍।
ଆପଣ ପୂର୍ବବତ ରେଷ୍ଟୋର ତ ସେ କରିଦେବେ, ବାଲି ହାଲକା ଫିଲିଂ କରିଦେଇ କରି ଛାଡିକିନି ସେ ଦେଇଦେବେ, କହିବା ଆଜ୍ଞା ହେଇଗଲା, ଦେଖାଯିବ ଚକଚକ। ସେ ଯୋଉ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ତାର କିଛି ମାସ ପରେ ସେଠି ଗାତ ହେଇଯାଉଛି, କ୍ରାକ୍ କରି ଯାଉଛି। ଏହାର କାରଣ ହଉଛି, ମୁଖ୍ୟ କାରଣ ହଉଛି ଯେ ପ୍ରପରଲି ସେମାନେ ରିଷ୍ଟୋର କରିନାହାନ୍ତି, ଫର ସମ ରିଜନ ଅର ଦି ଅଦର କରିନାହାନ୍ତି। ତେଣୁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ସେଇ କାମ ଯେତେବେଳେ ହବ, ସେଠି ଯଦି କୌଣସି ଇଞ୍ଜିନିୟର୍ସ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଯଦି ତାକୁ ମନିଟର କରନ୍ତି, ତାହେଲେ ଏଇ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ମୋଷ୍ଟ ଲାଇକଲି କମିଯିବ, ରିଡ୍ୟୁସ ହେଇଯିବ। ତେଣୁ ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଆମେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ କହୁଛୁ ଯେ ସେମିତି କିଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ମେକାନିଜିମ ଅଛି ନା ଆକୁ ଆଡପ୍ଟ କରିବେ ଇନ ଫ୍ୟୁଚର?
ଆମେ ସାର୍ଙ୍କର ଅବଜରଭେସନ କୁ ଫ୍ୟୁଚରରେ ଆଡପ୍ଟ କରିବୁ।
କାରଣ ତାଙ୍କ ଉପରେ ଛାଡି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁନି, କାରଣ ତାଙ୍କର ଦରକାର, ତାଙ୍କ ପାଇପ ଲାଇନ କାମ ସରିଗଲା, ତାଙ୍କର ସେ କେବୁଲ ଲାଇନ ସରିଗଲା, ସେମାନେ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ଆଗ୍ରିମେଣ୍ଟ କରିଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ରାସ୍ତାକୁ ରିଷ୍ଟୋର କରିବା ପାଇଁ। ସେମାନେ ତାଙ୍କର ଯେମିତି ହେଲେ ସେମିତି କଣ ହାଲକା ବାଲି ଫିଲଅପ କରିଦେଲେ, ଉପରେ ଟିକେ ଢଳେଇ ଟାଇପ ର କରିଦେଲେ, କାମ ଶେଷ ହେଲା। କିନ୍ତୁ ତା ଦ୍ଵାରା ରିଷ୍ଟୋର ହେଇପାରିଲାନି ଜିନିଷଟା ଯେମିତି ହବା କଥା। ସୋ ଅଲ୍ଟିମେଟଲି କିଛି ସମୟ ମାସ ପରେ ଯାହା ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ କହିଲେ ଆମକୁ ଇଞ୍ଜିନିୟର ବାବୁ, ଯେ ଏଇ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ସବୁ ଆରାଇଜ କରୁଛି। ତେଣୁ ଆପଣ ଏଇ ପରିସ୍ଥିତିରେ ହେନ୍ସପୋର୍ଟ ଯାହାକୁ ଦଉଛନ୍ତି କାମ, ପରମିଶନ ଦଉଛନ୍ତି, ଆଗ୍ରିମେଣ୍ଟ କରୁଛନ୍ତି, ତାଙ୍କ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ଏଇ ଟାଇପ ର କିଛି ରଖନ୍ତୁ ବା ଆପଣ ମନିଟର କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଇଏ କରନ୍ତୁ, ଏବଂ ରେସ୍ପନ୍ସିବିଲିଟି ମଧ୍ୟ ଫିକ୍ସ କରନ୍ତୁ ଯେ ଯିଏ ତାକୁ ରିଷ୍ଟୋର ବ୍ୟାକ୍ କରୁଛି, ସିଏ ଯଦି ଏତିକି ସମୟ ଭିତରେ ସେଠି କିଛି କ୍ରାକ୍ ଫ୍ରାକ୍ ଡେଭଲପ ହେଲା ସେଇ ଜାଗାରେ, ପୁଣି ଯାହା ଦରକାର ସିଏ ସେଇଆ କରିବେ, ଏମିତି ବି କିଛି ରଖନ୍ତୁ। ଅଦରୱାଇଜ ବହୁତ ରାସ୍ତା ଆମେ ଦେଖୁଛୁ, ଏବଂ ସେ ଡିଅର ପାର୍କ ପାଖରେ ଯୋଉ କାମ ସବୁ ହେଇଛି ସେମିତି ଗାତ ହେଇଗଲାଣି ସବୁ। କଣ ସେଠି ପାଇପ ଫାଇପ ନିଆ ହେଇଥିଲା ସବୁ। Same deal.
Just one thing, the height of the road is also increasing.
No, that is that we are
Yes,
appreciating.
so
ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ ଆମେ କହିଛୁ ନା ମାନେ ତାକୁ ଖୋଳିବେ ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ ସେ
ସେଟା କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି
ସେଇଟା ସେମାନେ କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି। ଏଥର ଯୋଉ ମେଜରମେଣ୍ଟ ନିଆଯାଇଛି ଏଥର ଯୋଉ ମେଜରମେଣ୍ଟ ନିଆଯାଇଛି ଏବଂ ଯୋଉ କଷ୍ଟ ସେମାନେ ଇଏ କରିବେ ସେ କଷ୍ଟଟା ସେମାନେ ଡିସେମ୍ବର ଯୋଉ 31st ଭିତରେ କରିବେ that will also include ଏ ଯୋଉ digging କରିକିନି ସେମାନେ ରିଷ୍ଟୋର କରିବେ ନଟ୍ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ତା ଉପରେ
ଏବେ ରିସେଣ୍ଟଲି କନିକା ଛକରୁ ସେଲ୍ଟର ଛକ କରିଛନ୍ତି ସେ କରିନାହାନ୍ତି ସେମିତି କରିଦେଇଛନ୍ତି we have got complaint from the retired chief justice and retired judges in that line and they have all these judges have by Lord Friendly all these retired judges and all the persons
secretary ରହୁଛନ୍ତି important person of High Court Bar Association ସେଠି ବି ତାଙ୍କ ଘର ଆଗ ଅବସ୍ଥା
now their level is higher
ସବୁ ଲେଭେଲ ବଢି ବଢି ଯାଉଛି ମେଜରମେଣ୍ଟ ସବୁ ବାମନ ନେଇଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଇଞ୍ଜିନିୟର
ଡିସମେଣ୍ଟାଲିଂ ନେଇଛୁ ଏବେ ମୋର ଯୋଉ ୱାର୍ଡରେ ବି ଆଜି ବି କାମ ଚାଲିଛି ସାର୍ ସବୁ ଡିସମେଣ୍ଟାଲିଂ ରେ ମୋର କାମ ଅଛି 16 ନମ୍ବର ୱାର୍ଡରେ ଏବେ କାମ ଚାଲିଛି 9 ନମ୍ବର
ସତ କଥା
ଡିସମେଣ୍ଟାଲିଂ ଆମେ 6 ଇଞ୍ଚ 8 ଇଞ୍ଚ ଦଉ
ଯାହାଫଳରେ କି ବଢି ବଢି ଚାଲିଛି ୱାଟର ଲଗିଂ ହଉଛି ଆଫ୍ଟର ରେନ୍ ୱାଟର ଲଗିଂ ହଉଛି ଏବେ
ସୋ
କୋର୍ଡିନେସନ ଜାଇକା କେତେବେଳେ ଖୋଲୁଛି କେତେବେଳେ ଗ୍ୟାସ ଲାଇନ ପାଇଁ ଟ୍ରାଫିକ ବାଲା ସବୁ ରାସ୍ତା ହେଇଗଲା ଏମାନେ ଖୋଳି ପକେଇଲେ ତା ପର
ପାଇପିଂ ଗ୍ୟାସ ପ୍ଲାଣ୍ଟ ଚାଲିଛି ମାନେ ଚାଲିଛି ଖୋଲୁଛନ୍ତି ମନ ଇଚ୍ଛା କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଏତେ ବଢିଆ ରାସ୍ତା ହେଇଥିବ ତାପରେ ପୁଣି ସେ କଲେକ୍ଟର ରୋଡ ସାମ୍ନାରେ ରାସ୍ତାରେ ଏବେ ରିସେଣ୍ଟଲି ରାସ୍ତା ହେଇଛି ଏବେ ବି ରାସ୍ତା ବଢା ହେଇଯାଇଛି
ସିଏ ତ ଖୋଳୁଛନ୍ତି ସେ ଯୋଉ ରିଷ୍ଟୋର ବ୍ୟାଗ ଟା କରୁଛନ୍ତି
ରିଷ୍ଟୋର ବ୍ୟାଗ ତ
ପରଫେକ୍ଟଲି ଯେହେତୁ
କରୁ ତ ନାହାନ୍ତି ଆଉ
ସେମାନେ ଯେଇ ମାନଙ୍କ ସହିତ ଇଞ୍ଜିନିୟର ମାନଙ୍କ ସହିତ କନସଲ୍ଟ ନ କରି କରୁଛନ୍ତି
କିଛି ନାହିଁ ତାଙ୍କ ସୁପରଭାଇଜର କିଛି ନାହିଁ ଏବେ ନର୍ମାଲ ରାସ୍ତାରେ ବି କଣା ହେଇଯାଉଛି କଣ କରୁଛନ୍ତି କି
ଓଡ଼ିଶା ଲଟର ପାସ୍ ନହେଲେ ସେମାନେ କରିବେ
Mr. Sharma is
no he's on BC
he's on BC
Mr. Sharma
my lords
for Sishu Bhavan battery cars are required to for the committee for the patients to go to different wards
my lords
so what this court wants is so that you can use your good officials that some funds can be provided
my lords
through CSR
my lords
so that's why we requested you to join us
my lords
president of the bar is there he will take charge of the NALCO
my lords
so you at least provide those battery cars so far as that se jo yeta to sir samana paisa ta maintenance driver that
what we are told that dita chithi महानदी कोल्ड फील्ड को गलानी एवं दीटा चिट्ठी मध्य नाल्को अथॉरिटीज का पाकु गलानी
my
हेडिंग रे बट ए पर्यंत किछि रेस्पॉन्स आसीनी
I'll collect those letters and do the needful
Professor Misra
is there
Professor Misra you can send those letters to our secretary
yes ma'am
I have already handed over, but I'll send.
No, you kindly Mr. Sharma
for MC.
MCL kindly give it to him. At least
let's me give that copy with NALCO. I can communicate.
Battery car should be provided by MCL.
My lords.
At least 4 battery cars should be
my lords.
Matching the grant which our president for the NALCO has assured this court.
My lords, I'll try to do the best.
So kindly look into it. This is
my lords. I'll collect the letters from our president and I'll do the needful.
Lordship can give me a copy also. I can record it.
All right. Any help from any source is most welcome, Mr. DSG.
What about that? See you upon National Highway Authority.
Sir, it has already been done. We are filing affidavit. The project director PD is present here. Yes, we will file affidavit. Mr. Milan Kumar is there. Let's give the file. We have completed the work.
Whatever direction is given, it is complied with.
In fact, the Lordship, the project director is appearing through VC.
Yes.
Namaskar, sir. Myself, Suraj Kumar, project director at NHI, sir.
That road work has been completed from that up to OMP Square or something we have mentioned there.
From Balikuda to OMP Square has been completed.
Are you having that soft copy of this?
No, Your Lordship.
We can file soft copy. Or matic scan and send it to the court.
Please send it. Otherwise,
Yes.
at this hour, it would be. You see, yes, Lordship, will give it to our.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I'll make it scan and send it to Mr. Project Director, that railway underpass that has been done near Balikuda.
Yes, sir. That repair work has been completed, sir.
They have done both the work.
This pen drive which is.
Are you able to hear us, Mr. Sharma?
Malaj.
We'll be mentioning in our order that you joined us in VC and we have requested you to provide some.
Malaj.
It's been taken records. We have already had it. Take it up. Like he said, pen drive is either with for you.
Thank you, Mr. DSGI. The project director can leave. Yes. Thank you, Mr. Project Director. Thank you.
Why?
Who is Mr. Patnaik? Ajit Patnaik. Who is Mr. Ajit Patnaik who has joined?
Ajit Patnaik, I think
Mr. Patnaik, why he is online?
TPCOD, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
TPCOD?
I think so. No. Personal.
Oh, personal.
My lord, I am counsel for NHA.
Oh, I see. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Patnaik.
But time is certain, so the other issues will take up.
But this is the examination sitting. Is from Mondapas, they are creating heavy noise, and because of that, the students are affecting, my lord. They would say particular number of areas, my lord, because of huge sound. The students, ମାନେ ବାହାଘର ପାଇଁ ସକାଳୁ ବାଜା ବାଜୁଛି ରାତି ଯାକ ତାପରେ ପିଲା ପାଠ ପଢି ପାରୁନାହାନ୍ତି ଆଡଜାସେଣ୍ଟ ସାଇଡ ଘର ଗୁଡିକ ସବୁ ଜାଗାରେ ମାନେ ଖାଲି ଗୋଟିଏ ଜାଗା ନୁହେଁ ଅନେକ ମଣ୍ଡପ ପ୍ରସେସନ ତ କେହି ମାନୁନାହାନ୍ତି
ଗାଡି ଭିତରେ ବସିକି ବି ଛାତି ଧରି ଯାଉଛି
ମଣ୍ଡପ କଥା କହୁଛି
ପ୍ରୋସେସନ ଖାଲି ଗୋଟେ ଭିଡିଓ ଡିସିପି ଜଏନ୍ କରୁ ଡିସିପି ଇଜ ପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟ
ଦେଉଳ ସେ ମଣ୍ଡପରେ
DCP join करो
start करो sir namaskar sir
Mr. DCP before the advocates committee or the learned advocates express their concern we all are feeling that ଗତକାଲି ମଧ୍ୟ return କଲା ବେଳକୁ ଆମେ ଦେଖିଲୁ ଯେ ବାହାଘର procession ଚାଲିଛି ଏବଂ ସେଇ ଯୋଉ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ଯୋଉ ଆମେ ରାଇଜ କରିଥିଲୁ ଯୋଉଟା ଯେ ବଡ ବଡ ସେ ଯୋଉ କଣ ଡିଜେ ବକ୍ସ ଆଉ ସେ ଯୋଉ ଲାଇଟ କଣ ତାଙ୍କର କଣ ଲେଜର ଲାଇଟ ନା କଣ ସେ ତାକୁ ରୀତିମତ ଚାଲିଛି ରାସ୍ତା ଉପରେ ସେ ପାସ୍ କରୁଥିଲି ଆଇ ୱାଜ ପାସିଂ ଇନ ଦ୍ୟାଟ ରାମ ମନ୍ଦିର ଯୋଉଟା ରହିଛି ସେଠି ଚାଲିଛି ରାସ୍ତା ଉପରେ ନାଚ ଏବଂ ସେ ଜୋରରେ ବକ୍ସ ବଜା तो advocates committee माने कहउचंदी ठीक अछि बागर सीजन अछि we do not know whether all of them have getting permission or not first of all कारण respective IIC पाखरु तांकर परमिशन नबा दरकार तो प्रोसेसन पाई नंबर 2 जो परमिशन से माने दउचंती सेथिरे मध्य इंपोज करिवा दरकार पर्टिकुलरली काली मध्य बाण फुटुथिला काली मध्य से जो बॉक्स से जो कोन डीजे बॉक्स बाजुथिला तो एमाने एडवोकेट्स कमिटी मेंबर्स दे आर एक्सप्रेसिंग देयर कंसर्न and what can be done you please tell us
sir namaskar sir sir we have made it mandatory for taking permission sir they are taking permission from us we are also mentioning the sound limit and no fireworks clause sir these incidences sir 2-3 were brought to our notice sir we have also seized their sound boxes sir again I will pass the instructions to all police stations sir yes sir
so the problem is first of all whether they are taking permission or not number 1 and if you say the permission is being taken by all the persons who in that procession which are taking place for this marriage ceremony now तांको पाई कोनसी जो जो बजाउछंदी समाने डीजे बजाउछंदी सेठी पाई किछि रेस्ट्रिक्शन तांको इंपोज कराउछि कि नाही आउ ए जो ट्रैकर समाने एटा टिके सर हां रे वी हैव सी मु काली देखि देयर इज नो लेजर लाइट फुल माने बॉक्स एंड बाजू
And Mr. DCP, is there any restriction regarding the number of persons who can accompany a barat?
Sir, we usually have that restriction, sir. It is around 100 persons, sir. But the routes are also earmarked, sir. I'll again recheck, sir. And this sound DJ, so we are not allowing, sir.
We are feeling there is some snag so far as monitoring is concerned. So kindly impress upon the IICs to monitor it. If there is active monitoring, everyone will fall in place.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll pass on the instructions as well as the issue.
News item Bharchi in a local Delhi vernacular that 3 घंटा रास्ता ब्लॉक थिला from that नुआ बाजार रू बदे से विद्याधरपुर रास्ता एई नंबर ऑफ मैरिज प्रोसेशंस जो जाईची तांको केई मॉनिटर करिया को नथिले बा से कोन थिले सम जो ये से ट्रैफिक कंट्रोल करथिला इज अनेबल 3 hours there was a blockage of vehicles in that road तेणु ताकू केमती मॉनिटर करा जाई परिबो मैरिज सीजन इज ऑल राइट बट ऑल दिस थिंग्स कारण पिला मानकर परीक्षा आउ 2 मास 3 मास परे परीक्षा समाने अपियर करिवे फेब्रुआरी परीक्षा हबो मैट्रिकुलेशन परीक्षा अन्य परीक्षा तापर को आसीबो तेणु मंडप अच्छा मंडप गुडा को जो अछि मंडप गुडा करे कोन पई माइक बाजिबो सकाळू जोर रे साउंड हेकिनी राती 11टा 12टा पर्यंत कोन पई से सब भी रेस्ट्रिक्शन करंदु आपण
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll take strong action against them, sir.
Perhaps my lords,
sir, I have a small request to the court as well as DCP.
Yes.
Am I audible, my lord?
Yes, yes, you are audible, Mr.
Lord, what happening in sector 11 end?
Yes.
It starts from Bijupatnak Chak. Every day more than 100 this Bali trucks.
Different.
Just a minute. What happening every day in night? It is increasing to 200 vehicles.
Yes.
Then they have blockaged the road. Every day there is accident. Yes. I am returning from chamber at right after 9:30, 10 o'clock. Every day incidents is happening because trucks are moving to the road. Both the sides trucks are blocked.
And focus light आखि पकड़ी दोचन सब
त्रिशूलिया पाखुर आसीबे सर से जो ब्रिज रे सर हाईवे जो को एटी एकदम आ सेटा सिंगल लाइन आरंभ होची बिजुपटना चौक पाखुर एटे डबल लाइन सरीला सेही जगह रे ट्रक पूरा भर्ती हाईवे उडा एकदम 100 150 200
Sir, namaskar, sir. In daytime, sir, we are not allowing them, sir, from that route. But if the number has grown, sir, we'll divert them from some other route, sir.
So, Mr. DCP, please take note of it that 2 things have been highlighted today. One is about that marriage procession, the laser light, use of laser light, the use of those DJ box, and number 3 that मंडप रे सकाळू माने राती पर्यंत जोर रे साउंड करी बजाउछंती शुणाबे नाही ताकू सेगुड़ाक सब बंद करंतु आउ तापरे the next concern has been expressed by the Learned Deputy Solicitor General ताकू मध्य कौन करी हबो we'll just mention in जे परमिशन केवल देई देले हबनी आउ ताकू रेस्ट्रिक्शन देई देले हबनी ताकू जो माने डेविएशन करूछंती immediately fine impose करंतु बा जहा करंतु आपनकर whatever is permissible under law that you please take care so that
the police vehicle goes and regularly petrol vehicle goes will go, then naturally everything will be good. Rightly, my Lord Justice Narsingh told that if there will be monitoring, then certainly these things will be reduced. And if they stop the bharat, they will do.
प्रत्येक वार्ड पाई तो किछि पुलिस स्टेशन गुडा को अंडर थिबो ना आ नंबर ऑफ दिस पेट्रोलिंग व्हीकल्स आर आल्सो अवेलेबल सो तांकू रेगुलरली मॉनिटर कले से माने ए जिंस गुडा को हेई परिबो
May I suggest one measure?
Yes.
I think let this press conference go and there's a statement to be made to every major media outlet as well as online outlets that this entire thing is to stop. So that it is given enough publicity and it can permeate to the public. And then the enforcement will begin.
They are also
So if the newspapers carry this and the online media also carries this, I think it will create that buzz and it will be easier for enforcement also.
My lord, the 10 o'clock also thing is not properly implemented. 10 o'clock ପରେ ବି process ଆଉ ଗୁଡ଼ା ହଉଛି ହଁ Mr. DCP the timeline which was earlier fixed that 10ଟା ଭିତରେ ଆପଣ ଯାଇକିନି ପହଞ୍ଚିବେ procession ସରିବ ସେଇଟା ମଧ୍ୟ follow ହଉନି ବୋଲି that is the ତେଣୁ ରାତି 12ଟା ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ମଧ୍ୟ procession ଚାଲିଛି ଆଉ ଆମେ ବାରମ୍ବାର ଏଇ କଥା କହୁଛୁ ସେ procession बेले आपण डीजे गुडाक यूज कले कोन तार एडवर्स इंपैक्ट हबो आ वर्तमान एग्जाम सीजन जेहेतु आसिलानी पिला मानकर सेटा अफेक्ट हबो पेशेंट्स ओल्ड पर्सन सो मेनी थिंग्स वी हैव ऑलरेडी ऑल इंडिकेटेड इन आवर प्रीवियस ऑर्डर्स so
actually DCP
Namaskar sir sir we have strictly instructed and we are also monitoring sir and these instances sir which has been brought to our notice sir will act upon these also sir. We have been registering cases also, sir, wherever they were found to be violating these norms, sir. In Trisulia and those areas, sir, we have seized their equipments also, sir. But again, I will pass on the instruction and will ensure that it is properly followed, sir.
कारण से जो आमे कहूथिलु आजी मध्य while coming to the court we have seen that ସେମାନେ प्रिपरेशन करथिले से जो डीजे बॉक्स प्राय गोटे महला पर्यंत माने ताकर we गाड़ी रे सब ताकू हंजुचंदी that will be used perhaps during this evening in the procession
65 डेसिबल केही मानना
65 decibel
केही मानना
सर प्रथमे सही इनिशियल स्टेज रे जदी बंद कर दिया जिवो तबे अल्टीमेटली
नहीं at the time of obtaining that permission if there is still
फाइन इंपोज करे हेवी फाइन एंड बंद करते निश्चय लिखा ही निश्चय लिखा ही they are not following it that is the problem
स्कूल सीज हे गेले सेमाने
please have an interaction with all the IICs and ask them to monitor this and through regular patrolling should be done since this marriage season this problem is being created now so please address it okay
yes sir
this issue is not there today because this lighting was there but we couldn't take it up you see in that new road that new Revansha campus has come once you cross that Biju Patnaik to which Ms. Learned DSGI was referring there is no light at all
on the light
and it's very dangerous there are from that up to that barrage is absolutely pitch dark
NLU
that NLU campus is there Revansha campus light item will take up the next issue that will be the first one because we left there so many things we have stated to you that in different areas also till the problem is there. Kindly find out whose responsibility is this lighting whether it is CMC or TPC or kindly we want an answer for that repeatedly saying there is no light at all and lots of accidents are taking place there my lord there is another problem the road is not being constructed my lord it would gap सेमती गोटे से पोर्सन टा जो एनएलयू देकी जोटा मिसिबा कथा सेटा भी गोटे केन गैप हे
Mr. Patnaik, we have to find out whose road, whose responsibility.
That is R&B.
Study contract.
We'll take it up. Once we decide that, we'll request the R&B. Then the
Lighting issue out and
urban.
we have also told you that that particular road which is being used to come to the approach that SCB Medical College from that you for all the persons who are coming from Jagatsinghpur, Paradeep, etc. etc. Right. Say road re light if mane light अछि up to na jo apanଙ୍କର ସମ୍ରାଟ ସିନେମା ପାଖରେ ଯୋଉ ଇଏ ରହିଛି ସେଇ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ଲାଇଟ୍ ଅଛି ଯୋଉଟା ଲେଫ୍ଟ ସାଇଡ୍ ରେ ସେଇଠୁ ଟୋଟାଲ ଲାଇଟ୍ ନାହିଁ ବୁଝିଲେ ନା ଏବଂ ତା ପାଇଁ ଆପଣ ଆଗରୁ ଦେଇଥିଲେ ଯେ ଲାଇଟିଂ ଆରେଞ୍ଜମେଣ୍ଟ ହବ ଆଫିଡେଭିଟ୍ we will refer to that these are orders are there ଯେ
tender has already been invited my lords 1811
ଆପଣ ମଧ୍ୟ ସେତେବେଳେ କୁହାଯାଇଥିଲା ଯେ ଟେମ୍ପୋରାରୀ କିଛି ଆରେଞ୍ଜମେଣ୍ଟ କରୁ ସେଠି ଆପଣ ସେ ରୋଡରେ ପେସେଣ୍ଟ ମାନଙ୍କୁ ଧରିକିନା ଆସୁଛନ୍ତି କିଏ ଟୁ ହ୍ୱିଲର ରେ କି କଣ ରେ ରାସ୍ତାରେ ଅଟକେଇକିନି ରବରି ହଉଛି କହିଲି ମାନେ some arrangement pitch dark that entire road ସବୁବେଳେ କଣ କୁହାଯିବ ସେଟା ଆଉ ସେ issue will take up that matter
It's a lot of filing related to newspaper publication also getting next.
Pardon my lord, last item in this same, that is WPC 14895, that is relating to construction of bending job.
only the copy matter କୁ ଆମେ ଯେତିକି ଇଏ ହେଲା ଏଗୁଡାକ ରାତି 9ଟା ହେଇଯାଉଛି
Malad, we are filing that Krishna Bazar issue. Last time Lordship directed us to visit that place and Krishna Urban Hatta Krishna Bazar area. We are filing that compilation.
Yes, I am filing affidavits.
Has it been cleared?
Yes, it's cleared.
Malad, still there the situation very worst. And it's so much bad smelling are coming, cannot stand even 1 minute by that. And last time, my lord, the deputy commissioner sanitation along with us visited that spot. He cannot stand even 1 minute at that place. And huge garbages are lying like a piling of garbage. I am submitting the complaints report.
I am also serving copies.
Yes, sir. We copy the ମାନେ ସେଠି ଇଲେକ୍ଟ୍ରିକ ତାର ଏମିତି ଝୁଲୁଛି ଲୋକ ମୁଣ୍ଡରେ ବାଜିବ ଲୋକ ମରିଯିବେ ସିଚୁଏସନ ଏମିତିଆ ଏମିତି ପେଲିକି ଟେକି ଧରିବାକୁ ପଡୁଛି ବା ଇଏ ଦିଆ ହେଇଛି କୃଷକ ବଜାର ସିଚୁଏସନ ଭେରି worst and we have surveyed that along with the deputy commissioner sanitation. He said, how can I help you? This is the order, the direction earlier. So you have to lift this garbage as well as complete that one.
There are two issues there. One is major issue is
You are appearing for the
RMC. One major issue is drainage. The drain has been blocked by the encroachers. So there is no free flow from water from Tushar Bazaar. That is one aspect. Second aspect is so far sanitation is concerned. We are engaged sweepers. But that is not up to standard. Therefore, what I have prayed in this affidavit, CMC should undertake this.
Because last time they
that is also a request letter has been given and so far
affidavit filed last time. But RMC has collects money from those persons who are using that.
Yes, that fee is there. If required, RMC will pay the user's fee. That is so far toilet is concerned. Within 4 weeks, we are installing 4 toilets. So far water facility, drinking water facility is concerned. We have represented to
so far as this urban heart is concerned.
Yes, sir.
The situation has improved a lot.
Yes, we both have gone there, because
and similar situation
regular sweeping is done. Is tapre से रास्ता रे माने जो ट्रैफिक ये सब बहुत
yes sir
2 घंटा थोड़े से सफा करते सेटा
supposed to dump the waste at a particular place and they were
to
lift it. Is it not being done?
Not that Malad, they are not doing anything. Filing 10-15 report.
Mr. Naik, why don't you talk to the sanitation?
He's there, my lord. This sanitation is there online to apply.
Where is
he's there landlady
Give him a visit to that place.
visit କରିଥିଲେ ଆଜ୍ଞା ଦେଖିଲେ କିନ୍ତୁ ନେଲେନି ସେମିତି ପଡି ରହିଛି ଆଉ ମାଛ କାତି ପଡି ରହିଛି।
I have in fact sent a report to my doctor.
On 17/11 there was a visit.
Yes. Who will do this?
Well, that CMC is right.
No, Mr. Behera, are you
sir,
able to hear us? Some concern has been expressed over that Pushak Bazaar. Have you visited that place?
Sir, in obedience to order of Honorable High Court, sir, I visited along with the learned advocates, members of the advocate committee, sir, and we have highlighted certain issues, sir. RMC Secretary has assured that he will take tangible steps like to ensure the basic amenities, that is drinking water, toilets, and the drainage issue. That is a prominent issue. That is also there, and cleaning of that area, as that is a separate entity, and they are collecting money from the vendors, sir. So we have already suggested to hire one of the professional sanitation agencies like the nearby agency, which is also providing service to the CMC. So they can engage. They have only 4 sweepers right now, sir. So they can increase to minimum to 8, so that you can run in shift like urban heart, sir, to get it streamlined. So he has assured it, and he has assured that he will take immediate steps to engage more number of sweepers. And as far as the lifting of garbage are there, we have already asked him to give a particular point, so that we can, our CMC will be on daily basis they will lift the garbage, sir. As a concern raised by learned members of the advocate committee, sir, some old garbage is piled up there. The RMC secretary yesterday also he personally discussed with me, sir. We have plus give us some space so that we can dump it, we can dispose of this garbage. So yesterday also we have sent our sanitation inspector, sir. He guided him to just start the clearing that garbage, sir. It is done.
There is no washroom facility, toilet facility there in that.
Sir, no toilet facilities there, sir. So actually it is not within the proximate area, sir. So RMC secretary, what he said is, sir, immediately you will take steps to construct at least
the council for RMC is before us. He says the garbage is being put in an identified place, but is not being lifted. That is the grievance.
40-50 sorry, sir. Actually, already RMC secretary was told to coordinate with our SI, sir. Our SI Trailokavu is there. Yesterday also I have told to just to identify this place. In that case also, personally tomorrow onward also will start doing, sir. It is there. Our vehicle is stacked.
They are showing us pictures where the garbage is still there. So why don't you ask your sanitary inspector to take immediate steps tomorrow?
Sir, sir,
you start lifting the garbage from tomorrow. Forget about the washrooms and other things. That is the responsibility of RMC. They will do it. Whatever that is your responsibility, kindly discharge that.
Yes, sir. Designated place.
The place is designated. Garbage is there, but designated lifting is not being done. That is their grievance. One cannot go in that road. What are you saying? It is absolutely stinking.
Yes. And what has been told by the learned advocates that about not less than 50 trucks are there.
Sir, that is the old garbage. That is actually not garbage.
Maybe
garbage is
garbage old. Some lifted some postal millers out of his own.
No, let him clear it. Let him clear it.
Whatsoever
CMC infrastructure they have.
Ask them to deploy vehicles.
They have infrastructure. They can do
also said on that day that regular basis euda hobo boli.
Already they will accelerate and put more resources so that it can be done fast.
Urban hat ro regular basis se hochi na.
Similar facilities.
Garbage of old garbage, new garbage does not make any sense.
ଆମେ ଯୋଉ ଅର୍ଡର ପାସ୍ କରିଥିଲୁ ସେଟା ଅର୍ବାନ ହାଟ ଏବଂ ପ୍ଲସ ହେଇଥିଲା ଗୋଟେରେ ଠିକ ଚାଲିଛି ବଟ୍ ଦି ଅଦର ଟାରେ ହଉନି
କିଛି ହଉନି
No, we are not so far as this RMC, because RMC, as he said, RMC is collecting user free from all these. So far as this sanitary, this water, toilets, they will take care. That is their responsibility. But garbage is there at the designated place. You deploy more resources to lift it.
And for that entire city 3 koti collection per month.
Yeah.
CMC
to lift that garbage entire
you are paying 3 crores to
no this one no entire city to one collection
that's it.
Millets, sanitation millets, sanitation, we have engaged to private sweepers millets. In fact, millets, purpose is not solved millets because
Mr. Behra says that the number is very less.
No, it's not a question
Are
of
you
urban
aware
millets.
that how many persons have been engaged in urban heart?
What I humbly submit
urban heart रे total ताना संख्या होची 25 ना केते तो रेगुलरली चलीची माने ये तेणु आपण 4 जण करिवे
से अपने कोरोना माने what I frame millets the CMC sweep millets undertake to this because authorized millets expertise and this technology
no that is correct Mr. Manti but since you are collecting the user
well, you will pay user fees millets it's not
you pay to the CMC
yes your lordship kindly will pay millets that is my instruction millets we have also requested millets on 1811
we'll take it up
yes we have requested
pay the
yes
for
cleaning and sanitation
and so far your lordship kindly recollect that that water logging in the Krushak Bazar area millot what has happened millot beside the Krushak Bazar area there is a municipal area and there is illegal encroachments on the drain itself millots. So, millards, it's very difficult.
That you have taken up that drain is not.
The drain has been initially constructed by the municipality in the Krushak Bazar area. While it is moving towards south millot, at what point millot, there is that municipal area starts millot. On the municipal area millards, there are several encroachments and constructions over the drain millards, over the slab millards. So, the drain is not renovated millards. So far in the rainy season millards, Krushak Bazar area is totally waterlogged millards. There is no provision to outflow of the water. That we have also specifically emphasized.
That take up, but for the time being,
garbage.
Kindly clear up the garbage. The health officer is there. Kindly see that the garbage is lifted on an emergent basis.
Deputy Commissioner Sanitation.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And there are vehicles already going on daily basis, sir.
Yeah, just
and it is also there is a tax there. So, yes, sir. May I submit, sir?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Sir, our vehicle is already going, sir. We have also instructed, we given written instruction to the agency to collect that area, sir. So there is, I think, there is happening, sir. Maybe communication. Will ensure it, sir.
No, Mr. Behra, just kindly. Kindly just increase the number of vehicles. At least still some. No, I mean we can't say normalcy, but at least you come to a tolerable level. So kindly expedite or increase the number of vehicles or number of personnel, whatever that is required, so that address it on an emergent basis. Because it is in the heart of the town and everyone is going through that. Another thing is that in that urban heart, जो problem आस्तिला जो से washroom गुड़ा से जो भांगी जाइथिला से गुड़ा को किछि हैला सेठी
sir semane take up करछन जे engineering section they are taking up sir तो से renovation करछन से renovation करिवे drinking water
before बाहर थिला से जो you share that Mr. Chaudhary you share it with Mr. Naik whatever जोटा video जोटा
आगे video टा मध्ये share
photo गुड़ा आगे ये जो the use record Mr. Naik, we are mentioning about Krushak Bazar. So, तारो गुटे दे देले print काढिन दे.
एबे संग
print काढिन दे.
संग
You have to
Grateful.